Man. Say, man. Hey, man. Say, man. It don't get no worse than this, man. Shout out to Charlotte, man. Shout out to the real ones out there in Charlotte, man. It done hit the fan, man. The stuff done just hit the fan real bad for them. I can't make this up. You know what I'm saying? This is a prime example of what happens when you think you know the law. When this is what happens when people think they know the law, man. Come on, man. Man, y'all already know what it is. It's a Real Boss TV 815. Man, I had to go live. I had to come talk to y'all for real, man. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. This don't make no sense right here. It really don't. It just don't make no sense, man. Like we gotta do way better. We gotta do way better for real. When I say we, I ain't even talking about the color. I'm talking about people, man. Like we really low key out here, like straight crashing, straight up crashing, doing the most stupidest stuff, thinking that you know what you're doing, thinking you know the law. Man, come on, man. I see, and look, this how crazy Google is. Google lets you know what's being searched the most. Everybody's trying to search and see if a crime happened in Cabo, could you come back to the United States and the United States can't do nothing about it? Yes, they can. It's not out of their jurisdiction, people. Do you know what jurisdiction means? Do you know what jurisdiction means? You see what I'm saying?
What's up, homie? I had to come up here and show you some respect, my nigga. What's good, man?
Hey, what's up with it, man?
Long time no see, man. You know what I'm saying? What's good with you, bro? I see you still doing your thing.
Yeah, just grinding it out, man.
Yeah, man. I see you still doing your thing, man. Proud of you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this the one about the Shanquella.
Yeah,
Man, bro, that's a sad case, bro. It's the same thing as the Tanika Jenkins, bro. The same cover, man. It's the same. It looked like it's gonna be wind up being the same shit. But from what I hear, everybody's on the run. I think, right?
well, they trying to duck, but the only thing is, the feds got the footage.
Right.
They got the footage. See, in Kanika case, they ain't got no footage, and the feds didn't touch it. But the feds got the footage and they own it. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's what make
Yeah.
the whole difference. The feds got the footage and they own it. And they already came and publicly addressed everybody concerned because everybody was saying the feds can't touch this out of their jurisdiction. No, Goofy, they left the United States with that girl and
See,
went to
that's when the
another
Fed
country. That's when the feds that make
that's
it
when the feds get
exist.
involved. Hell yeah.
Yes. And they probably sitting there thinking, man, it happened it happened out here in
Yeah.
Mexico, and the police didn't say nothing out here, so we just got to go back to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No,
This gotta be a federal case, man. It gotta be.
yeah, it
It
can't be
gotta be a
nothing
federal.
else but that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, dude, how you gonna see? Let's break this shit down. I ain't gonna be up here long, but let this break this down right quick.
Yeah,
So all these, I already think all three of them guys fruity pebbles, right? We already know
yeah,
three of these, all three of them fruity pebbles. We that's clear. That's
hmm
clear because we heard the dude on Facebook how he explained himself. You know he Fruity Pebble, and the dude whoever was recording you he sound Fruity Pebble, and the other guy looked like he Fruity Pebble. Okay, now
Right.
okay okay now hold on. I'm gonna let y'all have it because I'm gonna drop back down. Now
yeah,
it seemed like a goddamn setup. Okay, now
yeah,
you now after all this, we don't let's just race through all what happened. You come back to motherfucking where you stayed at and tell her mother that she died over a fucking alcohol poison. Get the fuck out of here. And then this last motherfucker who came gonna talking about, oh, she wasn't dead, but she was non-responsive. Get the fuck out of here. You mean to tell me you can't tell me that this woman is fucked off? You ain't see no bruises on her neck or nothing like
bro,
that. Her lip
bro,
all fucked up.
bro.
You mean to
Her
fucking tell
dad,
me that,
her dad just went live and said they
bro?
found her sitting up in a chair, dead with her neck broke.
I'm getting mad, bro. I apologize. I'm getting kind
How
of
does
pissed off.
look at this? Look at this. How does that? Come on, man. And they said another girl slammed her by her neck after they cut the after that last fight. They said it's the second video that's finna come out. See,
See,
people didn't even know that the
see,
feds
they just
was already
showed.
messing with it.
See. Let me tell you. Let me tell you what they fucked up at, boss. Let me tell you what they fucked up at, boss. When you recorded the fucking fight,
Yeah, it was three people recording, bro.
if
That's why you
they
see
could
the other
look,
girl
they could have
camera.
got away with it. They no, they couldn't have got away with the goddamn thing. Cause well, they probably could have got away with it if they hadn't recorded. They could have said somebody else did the shit.
But see, look, they record. They look at this. This what her mom said. Her mom was on the radio today in Charlotte. Her mom said, I feel like they did it, like on some humiliation thing. They didn't know. They said if if this wouldn't have happened, this video of her getting beat up, naked would have been surfacing everywhere. They was trying to do some humiliation thing. They always recording her. She was in her room.
Bro,
She was undressed, bro.
bro, exactly.
They messed up, bro. They didn't even they young ain't thinking you fighting a person that's like intoxicated or can't even is not even trying to fight. She's not guarding
I
herself.
can't wait till they come back with the autopsy.
Oh,
I
they
can't
already
wait till
came
they
back
come.
with it. They already came back with it. They said she had a broken neck and
But what was in the system though?
they didn't. I mean, they really even. They didn't really. I got a. I got the autopsy. I got a straight picture of it. They ain't really. They ain't really. The toxicology ain't come back, but they already said the laws in Mexico already said she didn't die from no alcohol, nothing like
Right.
that.
But the
Right,
toxicology
right,
report hasn't came
right.
back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
but they
toxicology
know.
ain't came back.
Right, but they know how she died. They ain't stupid.
Look. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna drop down. This is the same exact case on this Tanika
Tanika.
Jenkins shit.
Yeah,
Same shit.
it is. It really is. And you know what I was going to bring
Feds
to you
trying to
guys'
fold.
attention? Do you guys remember how they were talking about Alexis Ware? That they think that one of her friends did the same thing to her because those girls were jealous of her. Do you remember that with
Hmm.
Alexis Ware? And she lived in North Carolina, South Carolina. She lived in one of those Carolinas too. You know that?
Yeah, she from out there, North Carolina. Yeah.
Yeah. I think them hoes just be jealous out there because this is weird. This shit made me think of this is probably what happened to that girl and they never found her because ain't nobody probably recorded what happened to her, you know?
Man, this is messed up on all cylinders. It's messed up all the way around the board. They see they was just negligent. They was negligent. They messed up. They thought it was funny, but they didn't never think about, hey, she ain't defending herself. So, like if you hitting a limp body, it's gonna be easy to break something. Their muscles is loose. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
And
Her
then
neck is loose.
if you're not defending those punches, you're just
Yeah.
getting them like, yeah, straight
She
up, like
she was
straight
already
punches to
she
you.
was already disoriented and
Yeah,
discombobulated.
totally.
That's why her parents was like, yeah, she probably had a hangover. You feel what I'm saying? Like of course they out there drinking. They in Mexico.
But you know what I was gonna say? She was coherent and she was understanding because when that whoever was recording was like, you ain't gonna fight back, and she was like, no.
Yeah. No,
Like
yeah,
she yeah,
she was
she was
coherent.
responsive.
She was
Yeah,
she
she was
was
coherent
coherent, but she was in no position to fight.
to fight. No, she wasn't.
She wasn't. It's just like
She
beating up on a
wasn't.
drunk person. You see in the
Exactly.
club
Or
all the
like
time.
being up on a
You
damn
sneak a
rag
drunk
doll.
person. You sneak a drunk person. You punch them one time, they gonna fall, bust their head, roll down the street because they don't got no control over their body. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And they sit up there and watched it go down and knew she wasn't in no position. She said no, she can't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know what I was gonna, I was gonna say, the nigga that was allegedly her boyfriend that said he got there the next day.
Mm.
Did you see that video with his IG where he was trying to explain to us and show us everything? Did you get that? Did you
Yeah,
see that?
yeah, I seen that.
Okay.
I seen that.
Now that voice sounds like the same voice that was recording. If I'm not crazy, that sounds like the same damn voice that was like, "Are you not gonna fight back?" That voice sounds like the nigga's voice that said he got there the
No,
next day.
yeah, that but now that ain't his voice. That's the other dude. That's the bestie.
But that's the
But
gay one.
look, yeah, that's one of the friends. See, look, her mom and her sister. All right, they've been on the radio all day today. They didn't talk to the feds. It's going down, man. Look, the old boy from South Carolina just got off a hour live long with her dad. They
Tell
telling you
me what
what's
they
going on.
said. What was they
Okay,
saying?
look, they're saying one of the girls that they saying allegedly like slammed her on her, grabbed her by her neck after the camera was off. After the fight, another girl that was recording put her phone down, grabbed her by her neck and slammed her on the ground. That's what they saying caused that what's the name. So
Okay.
the feds was already on it. People now, everybody in Charlotte was hitting me up. They said, "Man, this girl Winter, mom was posting that the feds has already came to her house looking for her. Winter
Yeah.
gone." So they jumped on her. This is a fact. They jumped on her. We all
Mhm.
know. Like I'm gonna show y'all. Look, I'm gonna show y'all the whole thing. Like this. Like everybody in Charlotte was on this a day ahead of us. Last night they already knew it before all the bloggers were saying anything. They
Right.
already know. Her parents know and
Uh-huh.
everything. Look at this. The dude that came to her house, the mom's house,
Uh-huh.
telling her, what happened or whatever, said,
Mhm.
alcohol poison and all that. He talked to her and her mom and her sister, and he told her, his little story and all that, right? So the sister say the next day she started getting a call saying, "Man, I heard they jumped on her and stuff." So she called him back. He's still answering the phone, playing his part. He was
Mhm.
like, "No, I ain't see nothing about no jumping. I ain't hear nothing about no fight or nothing." Right? Then the
Right.
video come out. That's him right to the left. When the video first start, you can see his face right to the left. She said, "That's him. He in the video too, watching it. You
Okay.
can't make this
Which
up."
which guy went to her house? The gay one that was recording?
No, no, it's two of them, but
I know. I'm
the
asking you
bestie,
which
the
one.
bestie, the bestie, the one that they talking about that went to the crib,
Which one's the
that brought
bestie?
the
The gay one?
Khalil, the
Okay, that's
Khalil
the
dude.
that's the that's the one that was recording the bestie, right?
Nah, he wasn't recording. He was standing right beside the dude recording. You can see his face when the
Oh, so
when the
there
when
was
the
two.
camera
There
first.
was
Yeah, it's five people and three people recording. You can
oh,
see that's why you see another girl's phone, the light skinned girl. You see her phone in the video. If you slow it down, her
I didn't
arm reaches
know.
out. You can see it. Like I got all that. Look, you can see her
I
hand.
didn't know.
Somebody behind her was
It was
recording.
more people there. I
Yeah,
didn't
that's
know.
that's how I got leaked because more people recorded, man. They
Damn.
they they
I
was
thought it
tripped
was
out.
just the two girls fighting and the nigga recording. That's
Mm-mm.
it. Damn.
It's it's two other girls and two dudes at least, and then three of them
Damn.
recording.
I
You
didn't
can
know
if
this.
you look if you slow it down, you can see other people cell phone recording behind the person that's recording on the video we watching. I mean, in front of the person. You see what I'm saying? You can see
Mhm.
their hand pop up. You can see their cell phone with an image of what's going on too. They all recording. That's what
Right.
makes it messed up. Like, and
Mhm.
that's how I got out there. That's how I got leaked. But her
But
dad just
despite
came and said everything.
But despite the fact that Mexico has their own laws, the fact
Mhm.
that those people live in the United States, and if the FBI picks it up, the FBI can still they can still pursue them because they
Yeah,
live
yeah,
in the
they
United
can they
States.
can look at man. That's what's so crazy, man. I need to man.
So I hope
I
people
just
don't
went
think
ahead
that
and
these
went
people
live. I
can't go to
got
jail.
look at this. I got so much of this stuff on here right now. They finna come. Look at this. the feds, they already was on the news earlier addressing what people thought that the feds can't pick it up. They said, hey, no, the fact that they're in the United States alone, they can pick it up. When they say out of our jurisdiction, that just means they can't go to Mexico and arrest people without the Mexican government approval. That's what out of their jurisdiction mean. That's if you come back to the United States, they can, if they got evidence, they can prosecute. You know what I'm saying? They if they got evidence, they can go ahead and prosecute. Watch, I'm gonna let y'all see because a lot of people, a lot of people thought, yeah, they can't do nothing because it's out of their jurisdiction. Jurisdiction only means the dude,
My bad.
the federal lawyer came on here and addressed it earlier today. Said that only means that they can't go out there to arrest people in
Right.
Mexico. But if you come back, you don't went there with her and come back with her. You came back, you own U.S. soil.
Yeah,
We
you're
can
back. You're
prosecute you
property
to
of
the
the United
fullest.
States at that point.
I don't know why people are so goofy and think that they
Yeah, I don't
understand
know.
the law.
See, the thing about it is that police in North Carolina, they couldn't pursue it, but the FBI can if that's what
Yeah,
people are
because
saying. Okay,
it's an FBI matter because they crossed state
exactly.
lines.
But the
They
actual
went.
North
Yeah,
Carolina police, they can't just go
yeah, they
pick
can't
them
do
up.
nothing. Yeah,
They
they
can't
can't.
do
Yeah,
nothing.
because they cross state lines. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
because they
This how
crossed
they
it.
get all the dealers. They cross.
Exactly.
They went. Look at this. They went out of America with her and came back without her, and she dead. It don't matter if the crime happened in Mexico. They crossed state lines and came back. Now, if they were still out in Mexico and Mexico said, "No, we don't want you to touch them," then that would have made it harder for the laws. But they back out here now. They came
Right.
straight back early, thinking
What's
that
up?
can't
Uh-huh.
nothing happen.
What's up, you Weezy?
Hey,
And shout out to B
Hey.
Weezy, man. She from out there. She showed me all this stuff, man. Like she done put me on the radio. The parents, they all on there. How do you, B Weezy? Remember we was just talking about this, and then her dad just got off the live.
mm-hmm.
Like
Did you
what?
Damn, I
finish
wish
it?
I would have seen the live.
Yeah, I
I tried to
watched it.
search for her dad's Instagram and I couldn't find it. Isn't his name Bernard?
Yep, I thought I sent you the link to the live.
No.
I sent
I
it to
searched
you.
for the mom and the dad on Instagram
Now,
and I couldn't
listen,
find it.
nobody's going to find this guy. The way we're getting this information is from a local journalist who is the
Mm-hmm.
one who broke the video down to her family. He's the one that said, "Hey, I have this video," and showed
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
the family the actual video, and they
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
did give him permission to share it.
Sure.
So,
Hey, what's his name? Give him a shout out because I was watching his live, man. He had about 18,000 people there. He had just Britney, celebrities, all in there watching this, man.
yeah,
Interviewing with
his
her
The
name's
dad.
daddy?
Gerald.
Are you talking
Yep.
about the daddy?
Yeah. Well, the
No.
dude from Charlotte, the journalist from Charlotte,
Oh,
that broke the case, that got the video or whatever. He
what's
went
his
he went
name?
live.
So go on Facebook and look up the North Carolina Beat. It's
Mm-hmm.
his
Okay.
journalist page, and honey, you're gonna get all the information you need there.
I'm gonna send you the link right now.
Okay. I appreciate it. But they
Yeah.
have everything, Be Weezy?
Yeah, everything you need. He's broke everyone online is getting their information from him or from someone who got their information from him, basically.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. No, he came with it, man, and he's standing on it like this is facts. What he's saying.
Yeah.
Like he from out there, and he done already broke it down to a science. See, nobody didn't know that another girl came in and grabbed her by the neck and suplexed her. But this has already been released now. It's already out there.
So my question is, who released that video?
Nobody. Nobody's released the first or the second video.
I'm saying the video of her and the girl fighting. Who put that out there?
That is unknown at this
Yeah, it
moment.
could be anybody
Nobody
because
knows.
look,
Somebody in the room,
it could be
obviously.
any yeah, it could no, it could be anybody because all three of them was recorded and they could have sent it to somebody before they knew they was gonna be in trouble, where they thought it was
Yeah,
just funny. So
yeah.
anybody could have had it. If three people
So
recording, I'm pretty sure they sent it to other people saying, "Look at this, look at this." They didn't know they
Oh,
was finna get in no trouble. They didn't know she was gonna get die.
right. You're
They didn't
right.
think she was gonna die. They thought it was just gonna be some funny stuff. They
Mm.
thought they was gonna get some views.
And they could have just sent the video of what we seen them fighting, but the person didn't know that she died. That they
Yeah, they
couldn't.
didn't. Yeah, they didn't know. Yeah, exactly. They
And once
didn't
they
know.
found out, they put it out there.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
did not know. That straight
Yeah.
foolery. Didn't know. Everybody want to turn on their cameras, and now you in trouble. You in big trouble. You done recorded, so you done told on yourself.
But that's the new thing. That's how everybody get caught up. Cell phones.
The
Somebody's
rumor
gonna
Televisions.
is
somebody's gonna record something. What'd you say, B Weezy? I'm sorry.
Go
oh,
ahead.
that's
Yeah.
okay. The rumor is that that video's been out for like maybe 2 weeks
Mm.
or so, but I think that it was circling around, not in Charlotte, not in our city, like in another city online somewhere. So I don't think,
Yeah.
like you said, I don't think they realized at first that the girl in the video actually died, and then people started putting two and two together once they got the
Yeah. Because
autopsy
look,
back.
once you send it to somebody,
Yeah, it's sad.
once you send it off to somebody, Facebook, whatever, they can either watch it or it's still gonna be in a inbox, but they can just hold down, press down on it, and download that thing, man.
Yeah, you can.
People don't even understand that when you want to sit up there and record and all that stuff and send it. I'm pretty sure. Look, they was recording to show some people,
Right.
and that's what they did. And whoever they showed might have showed somebody else, and when they got word of it,
Right.
they didn't let it fly. They
And
let it
once the
loose.
internet got to it, because I actually seen the video on this girl's page. She's just a random girl on Instagram.
Mm,
She put it on her page. She
mm.
downloaded the video, like you said, and she posted it on her page. She don't even
Yep.
know her.
Yep, it's too easy. Like the technology we got is too easy. You send me a video, man, I'm gonna have it in my archives forever. Especially if you email it to me, I
Right,
can delete it and go back to and type it up in my email and find it again.
right.
Boss, so what information have you put out? I just got here, like soon as I saw you were
I didn't
on.
really put out too much. Only thing I put out was about the suplex. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I really said.
Okay, and did you put the name out of what the girl's name was?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
They said what was
Do
that
you want me to
winter?
lay out all the names? Like,
I mean, you could go ahead and go ahead and just go ahead and drop, you know what I'm saying, the info like you dropped it on me. You know what I'm saying? You can go ahead. The crazy thing about it is her dad confirmed everything that you told me, and you told me that earlier in the day before her dad got on the live. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
So we know it's facts.
I'm good. How you doing?
We know it's facts.
What it do?
What's up
What's
with it,
up?
Stepper?
What's up, Stepper? So,
Stand down.
you know, people have been getting these people's addresses and phone numbers and been putting it out there.
Yeah. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
oh, Be Weezy, remember you said that old girl Winter mom got on Facebook saying stop posting our address, and the feds already came to her house looking for her daughter and stuff, right? Go ahead and break it down, Be Weezy. Go ahead and break it down, man, cause you got the info. You know what I'm saying? Be
Be
Weezy, you there?
weed. Charlotte.
Be
Be
Weezy,
Weezy.
text it to me and I'll say it.
She like cutting out, I guess. I don't know. She might be outside.
are you guys there?
Yeah, we can hear you, but you sound far away and you kind of
Yeah,
cutting out like
it
you
sounds good.
outside.
Well, is there a way to minimize this a little bit? Because I was needing to click off so I could read the names that I had, but when I went off StreamYard, I guess it
Just
kicked
leave and
me
come
off.
Uh,
back. Just
Nah,
leave, write them
you
down, and come back.
if you're on StreamYard, you just you know what I'm saying, like that's why if you're on StreamYard, you want to have another device because
Oh,
you
okay.
in the actual you in the virtual
Oh,
world
okay.
with
I
us.
got you. Okay, hold on just a second. Well, I know the first name, so I'll just break it down. And then I wanted to also explain how I determined that it was the who the guy was that was recording, and then tonight
Hmm.
how we found the best friend in the video, the BFF.
Yep, on the left. Remember her dad said it too. Her dad and the old boy said he's the one on the left. Remember we was looking
Right?
at that
Yep.
earlier. That's him. You
Yep.
said, oh, that might be him because it looked like him. That is him. The one that said
Yep.
he didn't know nothing about no fight. He was He was playing with the parents, talking about, yeah, brought the luggage back, all that. Said he didn't see no fight. The video come out. The sister said that's him in the video.
Oh yeah. I'm saying they all going down.
hmm
Yeah.
And it's in the Fed's jurisdiction. The Feds already said they encouraging people to come with some information. They got the video. They get enough. They gonna prosecute.
Now the
Yeah, they
girl's on
going
the run
down.
though. You know.
Yeah, yep. All
She
of
can
them,
run
all
all
of
she
them
wants.
left. Even the
They can
dad
run all they
said, "Oh,
want.
look at this." All the dad said, "You know what's so crazy?" The dad said all the friends was posting about her, like, "Yeah, R.I.P. to her." And
Yeah.
then when this video, all this stuff started coming out, they all deleted they all stopped contact with the parents, and they all deleted their social
But
media.
they're all still following Shanquella because her thing is it's Quilla. That's her IG. They're all
hmm
still following her because I went to
They
all of them.
all going down. And I don't. It don't matter where they
Yeah,
run. They cannot
they
hide.
just deactivated their page. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because they
but
they want to be
they're
able to
still
see what's
following
going.
her though.
Yeah,
They're
they
still
want to see
following her.
they want to see what's going on, but they just deactivate their page so nobody
Right.
can come to their stuff. They still want to see what's going on.
But if they unfollow her, it looks kind of shady too. It looks kind of weird. So if
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
hear something with
Well,
somebody, don't unfollow them because that looks suspicious. Like you mad, you unfollow them for a reason. You know?
Yeah,
and
they
three of
don't.
the girls deleted their Facebook also, which is very suspicious. And this came out a couple days ago that we were able to find 3 out of the 6 people's Facebook. But
Mhm,
the 3 turned out that we couldn't find is now coming out the one that fought her, which her name is Dejanay. The
mhm,
girl who is recording, you can see a girl to the right recording in the video. Her name is Winter. The
mhm.
guy who is recording and who says, "Aren't you going to fight back?" His name is, what is it? Malik?
Yep. And then the
Malik.
other dude is Khalil, right?
Yeah, and then at the very end of the fighting video, right, you'll look right to the left and you'll see a guy on the left. Now, I had no idea who that was, but by process of elimination, there was only
Mhm,
2 guys there at the moment. We knew
mhm,
Malik was recording, so that meant the other guy had to be Khalil. Khalil being the alleged best friend and the one that also
That's
took went to her mama's house to take her
Hmm.
suitcase and took Winter and Dejanay to her mama's house
Hmm.
in
mhm.
their face, lying to
Uh-huh.
their face.
Yeah.
And those are the ones that turned out to be the most guilty, basically.
And Khalil's last name is Cook.
Yes, with an E on the end.
Yeah, I
Yep,
went to
yep.
his Instagram. I know who you're
so.
talking
How
about.
many people was on the trip?
It's
Six.
like
There was
yeah, it's like 6 or 5
There's
right around
six,
there.
there
right? Wasn't there six?
hold on, just one, two. I think it
Well,
was
On
yeah,
his
six.
yeah,
Yeah,
side.
yeah. Six
6 or
including her.
7,
Yeah,
counting
no,
the
No,
next
it was
six,
guy.
six. Six.
including her. Yeah, including her. Cause remember, B Weezy, you showed me all the people that was there, included, but
It's
that didn't
six.
include her.
It was six
So it
people.
was 5 people
Five?
there. I mean,
So
No,
5 people including her. So that makes
no,
it
no, no.
six.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. 6.
Cause
Yeah, that's
remember,
what I'm saying. I seen
you
six
showed me the
people.
thing that showed all the people that was
Yeah,
there
all their
recording stuff,
pictures.
and then
It was
she
six
was with
people.
them.
Right, and she was with
So
them. It
that
was
makes
six
it
people with
six.
her. Yeah.
so
Mm-hmm.
so
But
with it
yeah,
being five
Khalil Cook.
people,
There was a Khalil Cook, and there was like another girl. Her name, you said it started with a D, right?
Yeah, but hey, that
Uh,
would be 7 because the other dude that say he came later, right? What's his name?
Nazareth. Nazareth.
Yeah, so
Nazir.
if he came late,
Nazareth.
he came later, right?
That's what he said, but
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
what he
believe
said.
him. That's what he said. I somehow don't believe his ass. But
Let me
Hmm.
let
you
me
guys
lay
can
down
believe
this
him.
Nazir. I can tell you, I've done figured it out, y'all. I done got a piece of
Tell us.
information today. So when the mom was on the radio, this was one thing. Okay, I've been on this case for several days. Like, and one question I had was, what time did Jaleel call her mother and say, "Hey, she's not feeling good," blah blah blah. Okay, what time was that? And then he called back and said, "Hey, she's no longer alive." So my
Hmm.
question was, what time did that happened and how long in between the two calls. Well, the
Yep.
mother on the radio today said that she got the first call between 3 and 3:30 Eastern Standard Time. Mexico is 2 hours behind. So that means that the fight had to break out or at least before 1
Yeah.
to
Wait.
1:30.
Yeah. Way before 1:30. Remember, her dad was saying that. They said it's early. It was early. And you know, said like it's out. You can see it. Her dad. Remember, her dad just said that it was early when that fight broke out. It was early, and they
But
sitting around.
what I want to say though about Nazir before I forget is so his plane left. Nazir is the guy that got there the next day, the 29th. His plane left Dallas at 10:30. Okay, 10:30 Central Time. So the flight is right under 3 hours. So 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30.
Hmm.
Take an hour off. That means his plane arrived there right before 1 o'clock. So his plane arrived right before 1 o'clock in Mexico. Say if he checked a bag, he may have got to the taxi by about 1:30. They said it took about 45 minutes to get to the villa. So that puts him getting there anywhere between 2 and 2:30,
Yeah.
which is after the alleged fight based on the call when Jaleel called the mom. And then that also puts him right on time with him being there when she wasn't feeling well and him there when she took her last breath. So I do believe he was not there for the fight. However, he saw that she had the scrapes, the bruises, the bumps, and obviously probably knew something and is not being honest about that. But I am sold at the fact that he was not there for the fight
Who is
simply
he?
by what the mom said the time was that Jaleel called her.
He the dude that's been going live on Facebook. Look like he's in the bathroom saying, "Oh, I didn't have
Yeah.
nothing. I was, you know."
Yeah, but he just a friend or whatever.
Yeah, he was a friend that was went out there too, but he just came out the next day allegedly. You know what I'm saying?
And the mom also said that he is, or was it the dad? The mom or the dad one said that he is the most compassionate, and after the fighting video, he is the only one that's been. He actually called and spoke to the parents.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. They
So,
say he's the only one that's still communicating.
and this
After she,
came
she said
from the
after the
parents.
video came out, all the friends that was communicating and act like they're giving condolences don't answer the phone no more.
I wish I could see the chat because I want, or can I see the chat?
Why the
You
fuck they not
can
coming forward? Like
press
Oh, I
that
can
what
more.
Because
they
see it.
because
Okay, dang.
because look, they was on some goofy. Look at this, they on some goofy stuff, recording and thinking it's cool, and don't understand it. They sitting there and this girl that got hurt, they just sat her up in a chair and she dead, man. Her dad just said, well, he said from what my understanding is she was sitting up in a chair, her neck was broken and all that whenever they came and got her, and she had
So,
clothes on. You did you hear? Remember he said, and she had clothes on now.
yeah, so they either redressed her, or I don't know what had happened, but
She
yes,
didn't
she
have no
was
clothes
found
on when
with
she was fighting.
right, but she did have clothes on when she was found.
Yeah.
Alyssa in the chat, she wanted to know who Jaleel was, and that is her supposed to be best friend
so
who went on trips with her family,
With her
guys.
family.
This
Yeah.
guy went on trips with her family of over 9 years, and this is the only person that the family knew. And he told the family after they found out that there was a fight, but the video wasn't out yet. He told the family that he was not there for the fight.
Yeah, well, yeah, he said he didn't know nothing about no
okay, he
fight or
going to
nothing.
jail. You know what
Yeah, he
I'm
said
saying?
he
And
didn't know
we
Okay.
nothing
just
about no
found
fight
him in the
in the
fight
in
by
the footage.
process of
And,
elimination.
but ain't that what her sister said on the radio? See, remember we were scratching our head. We thought maybe she was mistaken, right?
Yeah, she said he was there, and I was like,
Yeah.
no, he wasn't there. I didn't see him. And then
And her
I
and her
slowed it
dad
down and
said it,
found him.
and the dude from Charlotte, the journalist said it too. He's on one on the left, like you said it looked like him on the left, and that's what they just said when they just got off this interview. That's him on the left. I was like,
I don't think
wow.
dude knew anything. They didn't, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't gonna tell that dude who wasn't there who came a day later anything.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
wasn't gonna
but
tell him
look,
nothing.
the only thing that make him look so suspicious because he said he was laying next to a rubber in her head, but she swole up. How you didn't know
Playing music.
playing music?
Oh, boss, let me say this real fast.
Wait a minute, he said
Remember,
all that. They didn't call the
Yeah,
ambulance.
He
They
was
didn't take
playing
him to.
Summer Walker, rubbing
yeah,
her head. Yeah, he said
yeah. He
that.
said he was playing music, telling her to get
He
up.
said Summer Walker. He said the
but
one he was listening to.
he was saying
She
that
wasn't
because
saying nothing.
allegedly he thought that she was
She was unresponsive.
lethargic, not unresponsive. I
Well,
believe at
he
one
said
point
he said if you go back and look at his long life, he said yeah she wasn't responding. She
He
wasn't
said he
responding.
noticed she had a black eye, but he didn't notice the knot on her head. That's what he said.
And he said she wasn't responding. I
Yeah.
was like, so that's unresponsive, and to me, knowing what the severity of the thing, like what's going on, and I'm like,
hmm But he,
y'all trying to
but
sit up here
he,
and say that y'all just think
Something ain't
she's
right with that.
drunk.
but
She's
he noticed
yeah.
she had a black eye, and the nurse
hmm
pointed that she had a knot on her head.
So
Two and
what did the
two,
doctor say? What
these
did the
girls
doctor
just the
say?
people just jumped her. Like his brain didn't kick in at this point. He playing
So
Summer Walker, rubbing her head. Like, boy, call 911. Like, take her to
what
the
did the
hospital.
doctor say?
The man, the death certificate, I got that too. It say that she had a broken neck and fractured like spinal cord, man.
So they ruled it a homicide, right?
Now, initially they didn't rule it. They didn't rule it a homicide because they didn't. I guess the way her friends presented it, they felt like they didn't see no foul play. Now, once the autopsy is done and conducted, them kids ain't even out there no more. They out of Mexico jurisdiction. You get what I'm saying?
boss. Can I say
Mexico,
Okay.
something real fast?
Mexico can't come arrest them without contacting the feds out here, and they left it. They left it like that. They didn't say
Oh,
nothing.
yeah.
They
All
didn't.
them
They
people.
didn't say nothing.
Oh yeah, they're
Go
going
go
down.
go ahead, be easy. What you gonna say?
I wanted to say this before I forgot. With Nazir, and y'all don't make fun of my accent and how I pronounce stuff. With Nazir, remember how we were confused? How he said he went down to the pool and
hmm
she was passed out.
hmm
We thought that meant he carried her down to the pool, but I'm pretty sure he meant, hey, I was down at the pool on my live at like 4 p.m. Y'all seen it, and she was passed out. I think he meant she was upstairs passed out or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think he meant that he brought her down to the pool. So I just wanted to clarify that with you.
Yeah, he wasn't being too specific. That's what threw him under the rug. Like he wanted to come
Right.
talk for like 2 hours, but he wasn't hitting the right. He wasn't
He
saying
wasn't
stuff the right way.
prepared.
Yeah, he wasn't saying stuff
He
the
was
right way. He
nervous.
already had a Bible in his hand. Like, man, come on, man. Like for clout, like everybody, man. Like, bro.
Oh, and then the big bomb. Hold on, we need a bomb drop. We need a bomb drop. So how I'm playing Nazir up right now, like
Huh.
he may be a little innocent.
hmm
Somebody on Twitter came out and said that he SA'd them back in college, and
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
she tried to tell people and nobody believed her, y'all.
I
And I
did.
have that on a screenshot from Twitter. So he's an alleged, you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
She
Who
said
y'all talking about?
9 years ago he did that to her.
Who y'all talking about?
This girl.
The dude, the friend
Nazir.
the friend that was all on Facebook that said he came the next day and he was playing music to her, tried to talk to her, tell her to come to and all that. That's that dude.
What
Yeah.
about him? What he supposed to have did?
The girl said he took
Back in
advantage of her
college.
a couple of times and nobody would believe her.
What
Yeah.
girl? A
A
girl that was
different
dark.
It's the
This
A
girl
is
that
different girl.
somebody
Okay, okay,
random on Twitter. Somebody
okay,
random
okay,
on Twitter.
came out.
okay, okay.
She found out the
Yeah.
story. She came out with
Listen, y'all, that's a
her story.
bombshell. I don't think many people know that one either. That
hmm
just came out.
What's up with this, Sass?
Mhm.
Ain't nothing. Be Wizzy, you doing good. You representing the 704, you doing good. Keep dropping them
oh
gems.
yeah, you from out there too, huh?
Turn up, turn up,
Yeah.
turn up, turn up, turn up,
Yeah, that's
turn
what
up,
I'm
turn
saying.
up,
Hey,
turn up.
look,
Yeah.
look. People don't be know
Huh?
I be having subscribers from everywhere, bro.
Mhm.
London,
Yeah.
man, bro. They B Weezy came in the inbox quick. Like I was like, dang, and she had. I ain't seen nobody say this stuff yet. The stuff that I'm gonna show y'all, nobody wasn't talking about this last night. But
Amber,
Charlotte, y'all from out there, you know what I'm saying? Of
hey,
course y'all know
Amber,
more.
Amber, what type of music he was playing?
What?
Amber, what type of music he was playing for?
Oh, he was playing Summer Walker.
Summer White, that's
Yeah,
okay.
Like that was gonna bring her back from the dead or something.
right. He
Rubbing
said
her
it.
did,
That,
head. He said he was rubbing
did
her
you know
head and
her?
stuff.
He said I put on Summer Walker and I
huh?
lay down. I was
Nah,
rubbing her
I don't know
head.
them people. Nah, I know. I heard about the story about a couple weeks ago, but I ain't never click on it, man. It was too much going on
Okay.
around that takeoff. But nah, I don't know them personally, but I know it's up around here. They looking for them
Right.
kids and looking for everybody around here. They stalking them basically. But hey,
Yeah, they got the feds involved, bro. They see,
yeah,
look at this.
different out
Everybody
here
think
now.
they look at Stepper. Everybody think they know the law, man. Like I promise you, a lot of people was arguing with me earlier today saying, but they can't do nothing because it's out of jurisdiction. And the
What?
feds, yeah, the
That's
feds
stupid.
actually came. Oh, look at this. I'm gonna show you. Look at this.
Exactly.
Look at this. Okay, so this is like viral. Everybody's saying but they can't do nothing. They can't. And it's Google. Like I start typing
They
it in,
can't do
automatically popped
nothing.
up.
That what
Yeah,
they
because Met Cabo is out of the jurisdiction. So the feds
said?
went live earlier and addressed that. They said, okay, go ahead. They got a federal, prosecutor. They said go ahead and address it. What people are saying that because it happened in Cabo that y'all can't get up. He said, well, unfortunately, y'all, I know a lot of people, y'all think that, just because it was out of our jurisdiction that we can't touch it. But certain situations like this, see, they're not in Cabo now. We
Right.
can't. Cabo is out of our jurisdiction as far as they can't go out there and just arrest people without letting the
Yeah,
government know
we
and
can't
getting
go to
their
Mexico.
approval. Yeah, without getting their approval. But you left with her on U.S. soil, went and did a crime, came back, and it's wide open. That makes it federal for us.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It don't
Yeah,
even
That's
matter.
yeah,
You
just
know
I'm
what
saying,
I'm saying?
ignorant.
yeah,
You can't argue with ignorance.
yeah. But a lot of people really thought, and I believe them kids thought that too. They thought, hey, we're in Mexico,
Yeah.
and look, they thought we're in Mexico, and they didn't see no foul play, so we good. Just go back home and don't say nothing. But
Sure.
the feds and picked it up.
I
Yeah.
mean, did they not think that there would be an autopsy? You know what I mean? I
What
mean,
they thought
But,
that they thought because they was out of U.S. jurisdiction and Mexico said no foul, no harm, that they good. That's what they thought.
uh,
you are really dumb, for real.
Because look, but in reality, U.S. I mean, Cabo is out of our jurisdiction, but that only goes so far, a certain way. See,
Yeah, but that's like saying
people
you
not
can commit a
understanding
crime
the.
in
Yeah,
another
they're not
country and get
understanding. Yeah,
away
they're
with
not
it.
understanding. See, look, let me ask you. This is what I'm trying to say. Think about this. For all the people that thought that the feds couldn't jump in, how do you think they get dealers? Because the dealer left the state line with the product, and they didn't see him do nothing with it, but they know he did stuff with it and came back.
how did
Now,
the
if the,
video get
see
out
if the
there?
deal now look if the dealer stayed out there, then they would have to get permission from Mexico to come get him because it's out of their jurisdiction. That's all that means. It's
Yeah, you know
not,
what I'm saying?
yeah, it's not meaning that they can't prosecute or do nothing, man.
Yeah, so the
Like, come
feds gonna
on,
get
man.
permission regardless.
Yeah,
They're gonna
if
get
they,
permission
if they want you
regardless.
to just get permission, man. What is wrong with people? And a lot of people, bro, you will not understand how many people was sitting up here arguing with me saying, "Well, I mean, U.S. can't do nothing because it's out of their jurisdiction."
All right, pay them no
They
attention. You know what
came
I'm saying?
they came back to US
They
and
don't know
made
no
it
better.
their jurisdiction. The feds is the only one. So I'm gonna show you how they went live explaining this. The feds are the people that gotta pick it up. They if the feds didn't want to pick it up, they have to.
Man, the feds, oh
Yeah,
man,
they got to pick it
it's a
up now
wrap.
because
It's a wrap.
they went across state lines with it, man. Like this stuff is simple.
Let's share some
Yeah,
content.
I'm gonna show this. Look, I'm gonna show this because I really want people to understand this because I feel like we are misinformed very to a level that just don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It don't make no sense how we just that miss. Hold on, now this ain't the one. I don't understand how we this misinformed.
Right.
Well, the feds can't do nothing. Yeah, and I bet you
So,
that's what the kids thought because look, her dad said that they called somebody and asked them what can they do, and that person probably told them, well, since y'all was in Mexico and the police out there didn't say nothing, then it's out of U.S. jurisdiction. Just come on back, and they left early and made it the feds situation. As soon as they touch back
well,
on U.S. soil, it's a done deal.
yeah. So,
Done deal.
how did the video get out there? That's what I'm trying to say.
It was three people recording. They probably sent it out somewhere because look, that was I said
What
the
you
the,
mean
the
three
mom.
people, boss? We
Well,
only
two
know it
people,
two.
yeah, two or three. Look, I would put it. I wouldn't put it
Oh
past
yeah,
nobody, man. You
yeah.
know
Well,
what I'm
I'm
saying? Like,
sure.
see, I don't see. That's why I don't do. I don't put stuff past because I've seen this type of behavior and stuff too many times, man. They all in there recording, man. Look, first of all, she's naked. And if one or two people is recording, they think it's cool or funny. How we don't know somebody else back in the back recording? Like I've been to parties and seen this type of behavior before, man. Everybody records. Some people
Why
had
was
some
they
family.
fighting? Why was the one of the tranny fighting on the
Nah,
girl?
I don't think it was. I think that's false. I don't. They haven't.
Oh, I
That's
was
one
about to
thing.
break that too. That's totally not true. She's a biological female.
But they said she like 6'1", right?
I don't
I've not
know.
heard that. I've not heard that.
Yeah, her
Why?
dad was just saying like she's you ain't heard her dad saying like she's a big tall girl. She tall. She
Why
said
was she fighting on her?
I don't know, man. I
Man,
don't
tell
know.
him what her mama said about the harass or the what was it? The mom's humiliation to probably humiliate her, and then
Yeah, okay, yeah. So her mom keeping it real. She said what she get out from it because her daughter, got a name for herself. She owned a couple business. They was all recording because it was like more of a humiliation thing. Like if this didn't happen, then that video would have been all over social media. If she didn't die, they would have been posting it. Like everybody was recording, thinking it's funny.
Uh,
But she ended up passing. So it's like, oh dang, let's retrack and try to get all these videos back. You know what I'm saying? Because I think the reason why she's saying that because the way they approached her, like they thought it was all good. You get what I'm saying? And then the video comes out 2 to 3 days later, and now they ain't answering the phone. That's where her mom and her sister said they none of them are responding to them no more. Her mom, look at this. This one messed up. Her Bessie that came and dropped her luggage off and everything, giving condolences and all that.
and
You
brought
know,
the two that kicked her ass.
yeah, they was communicating. So her sister says so. Her sister said she get a call from some sources said they was whooping her, they was fighting her.
Hmm.
So her sister called the best friend, and he says, "Oh, I don't know nothing about that." And then the video comes out 2 days later, and the sister see him in there. So it's
y'all know
like,
the big friend page?
yeah, yeah. I mean, they all deactivated their pages though. They already did because they was
There's
they
a few
was
pages up. Let me see.
they was acting like they was showing love at one point, but then
What is
they
the best friend
deactivated the
page?
page. She got a I got all of that right in my what's the name too. Like I got
Yeah, I sent you the screenshot of the three. It's Jalil's is still up. Jalil Cook
yeah, his
with
is
an
still
E.
up.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. It's Khalil. Oh my
Yeah,
God, I've
Khalil,
been
yeah,
saying it
K
wrong this
H
whole time.
yeah,
Oh Jesus,
KHALIL Cook. Yeah, I
y'all.
already seen it, yeah. Everybody
Well,
posting
Who's
his
that?
damn. Why
missing.
didn't nobody correct me?
Hey, it is, that's a small error. Everybody
Oh
know
That
who
was
my
the
he is.
goodness.
homeboy?
Yeah,
That's the friend?
that's the best friend. They're
Okay.
saying that
He's
yeah.
sitting on a countertop in his Facebook profile.
hmm
Is his page private or open?
I want to
Oh,
say it's private.
that I don't know. I've not searched it. I just
Yeah, I
found
think
this
it's private
information.
now. It's private because when it's not private because it'll only show posts that he made public.
They
So
only,
yeah, it's
so they
private.
all live in Charlotte.
Yeah, yep, they all stay out there, man. Say they done fumbled the ball. You know what I'm saying? They fumbled the ball big time, man. They thought they was gonna be cool, you know, and it just ain't. It ain't at all. It ain't at all. They thought it was gonna be all right because that crime happened out there in Cabo, and the police out there said no harm, no foul. You know what I'm saying? And they was able see now look this was like B Weezy look you heard what her dad said they done froze all their passports and everything so they can't go nowhere. The feds you see that's one thing out of all the stuff they was asking how the feds told you he said no, but they did say that they froze their passports and stuff. They can't fly. Yeah, they can't fly nowhere. So they let you know they own it. When they do that, they own it. They should have they better tried to get out the country, you know what I'm saying, ASAP, like 4 days ago. You feel me? But look, I just want to play this because it was so much speculation around this that they actually had to come on live on you know what I'm saying on air to explain this to people. Like, stop saying that you understand the law if you don't. You know what I'm saying? Look, check this out.
Tonight, we would begin with a disturbing story out of Mexico. Shanquella Robinson went on vacation with a group of friends for a birthday celebration in October. Shanquella never made it back to the United States. She was dead within 24 hours of getting off the airplane. Now, Shanquella's mother says her daughter's friends initially told her the 25-year-old died from alcohol poisoning, but the autopsy is a totally different story,
Mm,
that she may have been beaten to
mm,
death.
mm, mm,
New video shows those so-called friends attacking Shanquella Robinson on vacation.
mm,
Quilla, can you at least fight back?
The hell, she was naked right there.
We're following the investigation as well.
mhm,
Joining us here on The Factor Uncensored, Todd Smith and attorney Dennis Sperling. Dennis, you travel abroad all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you keep up with all the international laws and how it could affect you. When many people think because this murder happened in Mexico, it would be in their jurisdiction, it would be for them to investigate. But that's not always the way it works in America.
That's
mm,
absolutely correct.
mhm,
You're an American citizen and you do something abroad, the United States still could have jurisdiction over you if that jurisdiction does not decide to prosecute you.
And it looks like Mexico has no interest in following up on this, right?
Mexico sees an American citizen and another American citizen or American citizens having a dispute. It ended in someone's death. And now everybody's back in North Carolina, allegedly. This is where these folks are from. But bottom line is, it's in the hands of the federal government at this point if they decide to prosecute.
Now, looking at this case, just how horrible is it? You go out of this country with your so-called friends.
Yeah.
They lie to your mother, saying that you're drunk and that you're.
So they've been knowing, and men kicking up.
It's just
I don't know why they keep
unforgivable.
on
But I think you
playing.
said it right earlier. You said so-called friends. People have to be careful about who we call friends. There's a meme that's going around that says you could be friends with somebody for years, and it takes you years to realize they were never your friend. A lot of times I get a gut feeling when I think something is wrong. I don't know their situation totally, but a lot of times when I'm put in bad situations, I'll feel it and I'll remove myself from that situation. I just won't show up. But the thing is, to kill her, allegedly, whatever happened, 24 hours after y'all gotten there, that had to be some animosity beforehand. I tell people a lot of times, people in the hood, we always say, I want my day one friends with me. I want the friends that were with me when I didn't have anything to be there with me when I blow up. This young lady, 25 years old, all of them went to Winston-Salem. She had a successful business, beautiful. That might lead to some jealousy. And jealousy will rear its ugly head. So a lot of times when you're down and out, people will have your back because that makes them feel good about themselves. But the minute you do well, that's when the animosity comes. So young people need to realize that sometimes you need to pay attention to the people who might be giving you smart comments when you find success. those people are not your friends. Just because you've known them a
Yeah,
long time
the little
doesn't mean
sides,
they're
that
your
little
friends. So we
side
have to be
shit.
really cognizant of the people you keep around you. I just keep family around me for the most part, but keep the right people around you so you probably won't be in this situation.
And Dennis, do we know? And I heard some rumors that she may have paid for some of them to go there.
Yeah, and that is a tragedy. But my advice to that mother, if you're listening, if you're following this program, and I hope you are, I want to make sure you stay on the FBI. You make reports with the local police. You follow up with the FBI agent assigned to this, and you make sure this gets in front of the Attorney General in North Carolina, because that is where you're going to get justice. The other thing is there's always an opportunity to file a civil suit against these individuals for wrongful death. It's a different process, but it's the same courthouse, but it's a lesser burden of proof, and you can get to the truth of what happened in this matter.
Unless they have substantial resources, so is it
Yeah.
worth it?
Well, sometimes justice requires that you do what's necessary. And I think that if it was my son or my daughter, if I had a daughter, I got sons. But if it was my sons, there would be nothing that would stop me from finding out the truth and making sure the people who caused my child's death, if it was truly murder or killing, I would want to bring them to justice one way or the other.
Now, you've been doing some deep diving into this. What else have you found out that maybe the public doesn't know just as of yet, Dennis?
Well, as I said earlier, all of them, the alleged assailants attended Winston-Salem. So that means they've been knowing each other for at least half a decade. They know each other. They're familiar with each other. And when you listen to the voices in the background, I hear multiple people witnessing this incident. Now, all of those individuals had a duty to come to the aid of that victim. They can't just say, "Oh, I didn't do anything." Everybody is subject to that murder, alleged murder. The other thing I want you to understand is that, and I'm going to say this, and this may sound controversial,
And this
but
is
if this was a
all
little
alleged.
white girl, I'm sure it would be all over the news right now. But because it was a young black woman, I feel, and this is because I've seen it play out, and you can't even name the number of black women that are missing. There are so many black women that are missing in the United States. There's been no public uprising because she doesn't have the complexion for protection, as we used to say.
All right. Dennis, Todd, thank you for joining us here on The Factor on Sense.
Want to know exactly what's in your P.O. box without calling?
So that's just a little one-on-one to understand the law, man. And the thing that's really throwing them under the bus is the fact that they got the footage, man.
Right.
The feds wouldn't be able to even really be doing nothing if they didn't have no footage of an assault. They're putting together that it say she had a broken it, and then they're looking at the assault, and now they're putting that together like, okay, yeah, okay. So they just looking for a little bit of a little bit more. Like they just doing their research, and they said they encourage anybody with some information to come on out because they're gonna prosecute.
Right.
That's what they said they're gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I just make sure y'all can hear me. I don't know why the other one's up there. I couldn't figure it out.
Which one is that? The other one? Let me see.
Well, it shows there's two
Oh, it's
of them
still
in there.
okay. Let
Can
me
you
see.
boot the other one out? There we go. Okay.
Yeah, man. Look, I ain't gonna lie, man. I be getting in so many disputes about the law with people. Remember. Hey, Stepper, you remember earlier on when we was talking about the Dolph case and the Mo 3 case? They said, man, you can't bond out in the feds. No, you don't bond out of the feds. It's a pre-trial release. You don't even have to pay no money. People don't even know that.
Right.
They say, how do you bond? How you out? It's a pre-trial release. If it's not if they don't got you on the aggravated, then they'll let you out for free until your trial, so you can get to, because the feds carry more time, so they try to give you time to get your family right and things like that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Hello.
So people don't be understanding that. I'm like, wow, man, this is not the 80s. It's not the 70s. The laws change, man.
What you
Y'all
got
gotta
going?
start doing y'all research before y'all start trying to commit some crime. I ain't said commit crimes or anything, but dang.
But yeah, man, it's a sad situation. You know what I'm saying? Like that dude said, if it was a white girl, it'd be all over the news. It'd be national news. Since it's a black girl, you know, they limited, you know what I'm saying, with the exposure on it, it's limited.
But this
So,
case, They
I
said this
actually thought
case they
this case
actually
was getting some
yeah
exposure.
it's
I
getting
mean,
yeah they
Yeah,
I
yeah,
said
yeah.
they
It's
playing that
getting
they
some
talking about it in
exposure.
Britain. This
It,
case has went worldwide. They talking about it in Britain. They talking about it everywhere, man. Like
man.
this case is
that's because we
trending.
go hard for our people in Charlotte. The second
Hey,
I
look,
heard about it, I started asking the family for a GoFundMe. By the way, there is a GoFundMe set up by the family.
uh,
I donated just $5. If anybody can donate $5 or so, that would be awesome. I know earlier it was raised like maybe 2,000. That was earlier
yeah, I think
today.
they're
So,
at four. They're at four right now.
oh, okay,
Yeah. So I posted it in the interview in the live.
oh,
They're
good,
like
okay.
four.
Did you post it in community so people can see it later on, or
Now I didn't post to the community yet, but I am. I
okay?
just want to see, you know what I'm saying? Because I never got a chance to click on it because we were sitting there talking. But I seen in that live, a lot of people was like, what's the GoFundMe? So I was like, hold on, let me get it real quick. I posted. You know what I'm saying? Even if I didn't know if it was real or not, but I looked at the how much they raised. I was like, I don't know who that long girl is. That
It's
might
her
be her
sister.
sister. Yeah, it's her
Yeah,
sister. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So yeah.
yeah. And it
So
even
that's
says
her.
on there like I'm her sister and blah blah blah, but it's definitely the real one.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, look at this, man. It's that foolery, man. Look, we sit up here watching people destroy themselves. Like, I don't even know when did we thought that we know the law, we above it and shit. Like, I just don't get that part. Everybody be like, no, I could do this and do that because the law. Man, stop that. We all know the law got all kind of jurisdiction that's foreign to us because laws change and they move differently. See, one thing that you do wrong can change their jurisdiction. And one thing that they did wrong in this one, they left from the United States with her and they came back without her. That's where they messed up at. They should have stayed their ass out there. You feel what I'm saying? But to them, that's probably scary trying to stay. They can't just stay out there. They would have been in the streets. You feel me? Because yeah, they can't go out there and arrest them or nothing without the government approval. And Mexico, they already said, they didn't say that she died from alcohol poison, but they said there was no, they didn't see no foul play. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They said they didn't see no foul play.
Yeah,
And there's no known
yeah.
toxicology either.
You
I would.
Now it's gonna take, the toxicology gonna come out probably here. It's gonna
What?
come out soon. It's gonna come out soon because that was a couple weeks ago when that happened, right?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not sure when
toxicology
they
gonna
did
come
the
out.
autopsy. I would just like to know, like, to make sure there wasn't anything else in her system, and then just tell them about how like we were just trying to figure out, obviously, why she was naked. The family said that she slipped, naked, and boss and I were thinking maybe they partied late. They had just got there on Friday. They partied till 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah,
and
they
then they
party
were
hard.
just getting up around like 11 or noon,
Yeah,
and
they party
shit
hard.
popped off right
Yeah,
then.
well, look,
What?
they look this because look, think about what the mom said. She said when she talked to them, she knew that they never left that little villa, that big villa or whatever. They stayed there that whole night and partied there.
They had a chef there too,
Yeah,
which
they
is
had a
cool.
chef and everything. So they partied all night. The next day, which her mom, her dad was saying looked like early. You know, they're in her room. She's not dressed. See, I didn't even know that she didn't have no clothes on. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning, looking at it, I'm like, okay, so why? How she? How's they in a fight and she ain't got no clothes on, man? You see
Yeah,
what I'm
that
saying? Like
part that baffles me, and
that
if we
that
were
sound like
getting
an
in a fight,
ambush. That sound like an ambush.
yeah,
Cause
yeah,
anybody
yeah,
would have grabbed some clothes real quick.
right.
And they
Well, you
recorded her.
especially they
They recorded
squared
her with
up.
no clothes. Yeah, they recorded her with no clothes on.
Well, she didn't square up, but she had like enough time if she was in her right mind to be like, okay, we're fixing to scrap. Let me put some clothes on real fast, like
Look, the other girl, if she had any decency, she would have told her to put some clothes on if she
exactly.
gonna fight her. You think I'm
Bunch of
finna? You think I'm finna
pigs.
fight a butt naked dude? I'm gonna
No.
think I'm running from him. You know what I'm saying? Like, no,
Right.
keep on. Let me go. No, no, go on somewhere, man. Yeah, you know, go put some clothes on. Then we can talk about the other. We can. No,
That's
you're
where it
not
has
fighting
to boil
nobody
down
that's
to the
naked, man.
humiliation, man. They
Yeah,
wanted to
exactly.
humiliate her.
Her
But
mom was
why?
smart. Her mom was smart, man. Her mom
Why?
said it. Her mom put it all on the line. And see, her mom knows them a little bit more than everybody else.
All right.
Her mom knows them.
How long the video been out, y'all?
3
It's
days?
3 days.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No. The family's known about it for 3 days, I believe.
No, I'm talking about like when did this take place? Have it been out? Had a video surfaced like months ago, like a month ago?
Nah. This didn't happen a month ago. This happened a few weeks ago.
2.5 to 3 weeks
Yeah,
ago.
yeah. This happened around the
Okay,
same
was the
time that
video
stuff
out
happened
two and
with
a half
Turkey.
weeks ago, 3 weeks ago? Was the video already out to
Well,
the public?
we don't know, but it just started surfacing maybe
Two.
almost a week ago. I want
Yeah.
to say it started surfacing like almost a week ago.
But it didn't get to Charlotte until about 3 days ago when the family
I
saw
mean,
it
my
and
thing is
everything.
though, if it started surfing a week ago and it happened 2 weeks and a half ago, who put the video out there?
Well, remember
Yeah,
we
it
were
could be anybody
discussing
because a couple
that
people was recording.
But why would
we
they put the video out there when
hold on.
Because
Can I
look,
answer?
look,
Can
that's
I answer?
all of them hiding?
yeah. Go
They're
ahead.
hiding, and the
Yeah,
woman
because they didn't
they
know
knew
that
she was
they
dead.
didn't when they look at this when they was recording and sending it to people they didn't know it was going to be a deadly encounter.
Oh, so you think
They
they?
thought it was
Oh, so maybe
funny.
they sent it to some friends,
Yeah,
and then once the friends
yeah.
realized, like,
Yeah, hell
wait a minute,
yeah.
she dead. I'm finna put this out there. Oh, I see.
Exactly.
Of course.
Exactly.
Okay,
That's why they was all recording because if they knew that that was gonna happen, they wouldn't have been recording. Oh boy, got his face in the camera. Like I don't
so
think
they
they
didn't
would
put it
that
out to the
crazy.
public first. They sent it to some friends first.
Yeah, when they was recording, whenever that stuff was over, they probably sent it to a couple people. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, y'all. In that video, if you slow the fighting video down,
Mm.
Winter, which is the girl who's allegedly is in the second video where
Right.
they grab her by the neck and they slam her. But that girl in the first video who's also recording, you can see that she is possibly on FaceTime with
Mhm.
somebody. Because if
All right,
you
but
Mhm.
how long has she been dead? Like this is sum
since
up
the
everything.
29th, October 29th.
Mhm.
Okay, she died October 29th.
Yep. 3
Cause she died
p.m.
that same day, right?
Yeah, basically, yeah, she died that same day. Later on in the day, yeah, when they called her mom, yeah, that's the same day that they had to fight. She died that day.
Okay, the same day she had to fight. You know what I'm saying? She died.
Yeah.
When did they leave back to the
We
They
America
don't
they
know
from
that for
Mexico?
sure.
her dad said they left the next day. They was supposed to leave Monday, but they left Sunday, and he said that they
No, he said he
left.
didn't know. He said he didn't know that he was He Jaleel said he wanted to leave that next day, but he doesn't know for sure if he did leave that next day or not.
No, no,
Because
that's
if
what I'm
you
saying.
want to change your flight, you got to
But
pay
at the
money though,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, I know. No, that's what he said. He said they did try to leave. He said, okay, remember this, BWZ. Like this towards the
The
end
29th was a
of
Saturday,
the
right?
interview. He said
Yeah.
they did try to leave. They was trying to leave real early, but remember he said he know for a fact they left the hotel and got another room
Oh yeah,
at
yeah,
another,
yeah.
and they left a day early from the day that their ticket was they were supposed to leave.
So they
From
left on a
Cause he,
Sunday
Jamila.
cause he told him
the 29th was
he
Saturday.
said the dude told him we just finna come home. We just finna come home.
Yeah, so they left the next day then, shit, because 29th was on a Saturday.
We don't
Yeah,
know
yeah,
for
yeah.
sure if
That's
they
where her
flew
dad
out of
said.
Mexico, though. We don't know that for sure if they flew out of Mexico. We know they left
But
the villa, but we don't know if they flew out of Mexico.
what we do know, yeah, that's where her dad was saying. But he just he said that he broke it down. He said from his sources they left Sunday, and now we just gotta look at the day that they came to her parents' crib with
So
her
her
sister.
best friend was a dude.
Yes.
Hmm
Oh yeah, man. I got to see him, so I'm gonna beat the crap out of him. I don't like that, man. How the fuck you gonna let your best friend get hit on like that?
And not even get in
Exactly.
between it, bro. And
Show
she's
me his name and his Facebook. Now, I'm gonna beat him
look,
myself personally.
look at this. She didn't have no energy in her body to fight, or like her body was just all limp, like she just messed up.
You say what?
She laying on the ground and they just beating on her, bro. Like
Damn, bro, you
free
just be
licks.
acting rude, man. Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Free look, Stepper, you and I both know, like whether they drunk, sleepy, or whatever, if they're just standing there wobbly and you hit them, that's gonna cause some trauma because their muscles is not contracting like to her neck. You know what I'm saying? You see how her head was down, her head slumped down. You can't if you hit or kick somebody with their head slumped down, you finna cause damage, bro. That's just the fact. And the fact that the friends didn't even realize, hey, she's not defending herself. She's slumped. You can't just kick her. That that to me, and the fact that she wasn't dressed, man, come on, man.
Pussy.
Yeah, that's some weak stuff right there. I don't know, like we don't beat up on nobody that's not fighting back, bro. Somebody that's laying on the ground, you ain't beating them up. Stop. That's the type of stuff we don't do. No, like you know what I'm saying. You don't stop nobody out knocked out, right? That stuff really gets you hurt out here. Like if everybody in the hood know that you stomped on somebody when they was out, it's over. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody gonna be mad at you, bro. And I don't understand how they supposed to be her friends and just watch that. If she was even fighting back a little bit, I could understand a little bit. But she wasn't. She was like really unresponsive to the fight. Like she's taking the punches like she ain't getting punched. You feel me? So how y'all sitting there watching this go down like that? And y'all supposed to be the friends. But the mom said, well, the mom said she knew she didn't really know all them like they come to the house, but she knew some of them. Dad said he didn't know none of them, but the mom said she knew that she went to school with all of them. You know what I'm saying? But they wasn't like day ones that come to the house and stuff like the old boy was. So it's like, man, they wasn't friends, man. That ain't no friends. She should have had somebody solid out there with her, man. For real. She should have had somebody solid out there all the way. See, that's the thing, man. Y'all all the way out Mexico for real. You gotta have something when you doing stuff like that. You gotta have somebody solid out there with you, man. I don't care what nobody say. You see what I'm saying?
He was
You,
supposed to be solid.
yeah, he was supposed to be. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But it seemed like he just, you know, he kind of hey, this ain't my problem, or you know what I'm saying? Like he moved out the way on that one. But he really could have just broke it up.
Does anybody have any questions? Anybody specific questions? Anybody lost?
Yeah, let's see what they say in the chat. Boella Isabel. Hey Boella, what's up? I ain't heard from you in a minute, Boella. What's going on?
Bo L? Is it Bo L or Boella? I see an E
Boella.
on the end.
I believe yeah, it's Boella. Go ahead, join the chat, boy. Look, man, look. I already called this in the beginning, man. Like because this is the thing, man. Like I don't understand how people don't understand. Like you ain't never kicked it like that. You ain't never like, bro. I done seen this type of stuff happen so many times. It don't make no sense. Like, cause when I was young, yeah, man, we partied. We was out there. We was partying like a mug. You know what I'm saying? We was out there partying for real. Like it ain't this ain't no secret. And those type of situations, man. Like I done had partners here that a dude is over there, and he come and the dude drunk, he laying there and try to jump on him. We like, nah, bro, don't you can't even come around our presence with that BS. Now you gotta fight us. You feel me? That's just how we.
Elisa,
That's how we moving.
Alyssa, sorry if I say that wrong. The second video has not came out yet. But so a friend of, well, I guess a friend of the people that was there, um, told this guy I've been following. What did I say his name was? Gerald. Gerald from the North Carolina Beat on Facebook. They told
Mm-hmm.
him that there is a second video.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. It was Dejanay's family. So
Yeah,
Dejanay is the girl
Dejanay's
that was
family.
fighting.
Yeah.
So they're coming out and saying, "Hey, there's another video, and it's
Yeah, they're
not
saying my
Dejanay."
yeah, they're saying my daughter didn't do that, didn't slam her, that the thing that killed her. Yeah. They trying to yeah, there's another video of another girl doing that to her. They sit up there trying to say like my daughter squared up with her, but it's another girl that did this. I understand. I get it. I understand it. My daughter ain't the one that did the fatal blow. That's what they're trying to say, right? If we all on the same page, ain't that what her parents? Because we talked about it earlier. Ain't that what her parents basically saying?
Yeah.
That's another
But the
video of
guy was
another girl
saying that
that's slamming her.
the video's gonna come out because they're not going to tolerate everybody on the internet just thinking that it was Dejanay. So I
Exactly. Yeah, that's
guarantee
what
you
I'm
guys,
saying. That's what I'm saying. Look, that's what I'm
within the
saying, man.
next 2 or 3 days, I think we'll have the second video. I really
Yeah,
do.
look, and that's the play. Look, I promise you, man. A lot of this stuff is common sense. A lot of it is. Of course, her parents gonna come out because her daughter then told
Raleigh,
her parents, "Hey, I just did that in a video, but whoop whoop." You know what I'm saying? Came and slammed her on her neck, and that's when she got unresponsive. You see what I'm saying? They telling on themselves already. We can see it. It's all in motion. For her parents to come out there and say that, yeah, it makes sense.
Elisa, the guy that I'm talking about, he lives in Raleigh. I think I saw you said 919. That's Raleigh. The guy who's doing all this reporting, he's actually not even in Charlotte, but he's in Raleigh. So you should definitely check him out. Show him some love. The North Carolina Beat on Facebook. Oh, Durham.
Mm.
Okay, same area. Same area. And it says, Isabel, autopsy revealed no alcohol in her system. No, we've not seen that yet. The family, they just said autopsy wasn't, I'm sorry, they just said alcohol was not the cause of death, but we've not seen the toxicology yet.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man. And with all the extra conspiracy,
Her father
it
said there
still
was no
came out to be the
alcohol in
same
her
thing.
system. Guys, that I don't think he said that. I don't think he said that. I think he might have said alcohol wasn't at play because, yeah, we know she was there drinking. Her own mom knows she was there getting wasted.
Yeah. Her mom said that they figured she would have a hangover because I mean, who not gonna like, man?
Yeah, you don't go there
Yeah,
not to drink unless you're just not a
yeah.
drinker in general. But what the dad was meaning was alcohol wasn't at
Well,
play
yeah,
because the way they said
it
it,
wasn't the cause of death.
it was kind of confusing because I'm like, well, was she drunk or not? But the state we saw her in, she was clearly drunk or
Mm,
drugged, one of the two. So we're gonna find out.
yeah, clearly drunk or drugged. That's what I'm saying. Clearly, we can. That's what I'm
Clearly,
saying. Like when I watched the video, I said, okay, cause look, I done been drunk. I done been, man. We get loaded.
I start the most
You know what I'm
shit when
saying?
I'm
Yeah,
drinking, honey.
yeah. We start shit and probably can't even fight at that time. I done had parties that man. Look, he said, man, man, you lucky, man. You lucky I'm fucked up. That's why I'm having my partner beat you. You know what I'm saying? Like we be getting down like that. Like it be so funny, but it's not like because a person that's really out there, you ain't. She knew she wasn't capable to fight. That's why she said no. When they said you ain't gonna fight, you ain't gonna do nothing. She said no, cause she can't. And now she's just like, y'all gonna just let this shit go down when I can't fight right now. Basically, that's what I'm getting from it. I don't know. Is it me or is it conspiracy? You know what I'm saying? Is it me or is it a conspiracy? She said no.
I
She
heard her dad say she didn't drink like that,
yeah, she didn't
is
drink
what
like that.
she said. Somebody here said her dad didn't drink. Now, he said that she didn't
Didn't drink
drink
like
like
that.
that,
Yeah, remember that? And
meaning
then
like a
he said
shit
that they
ton, I
was
guess.
they said they was playing a drinking game. You remember
Yeah,
hearing them
he
say
did
that?
say that. I
He
was
said
gonna
they
message you
told him
when
that they
he
was
said
playing a
that.
drinking
Yes.
game.
Yes, he did say that. Thank you for reminding me of that. Yes, I was gonna
Hmm.
message you when
And
he
she don't
said
really
that.
drink like that, so she probably was messed up. So her dad
Yeah,
is confirming like she probably could have been messed up because she don't drink like that. You see what
exactly.
I'm
Yep.
saying? So that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It makes sense to understand that she probably was lit. And to me, just the fact that she wasn't dressed and stuff, that really, I don't know why that stands out so much to me because I think that's not norm, especially if you want a one-on-one. Like that's not the norm. Everybody wouldn't be just recording you if they had respect for you. You get what I'm saying? If anybody had respect for you, they wouldn't be recording you undressed in any kind of activity like that, man. The people in there did not respect her. They didn't have no love for her like that. You know, that's just coming from where I'm from. Like we frown upon that type of activity, man. Like you really gonna have to answer. Like if they come back to the city, they gotta answer to everybody. Why was you even recording if she ain't dressed? That's my cousin. You feel what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's my cousin. And this shit gang. You know what I'm saying? That's like man, you gonna have a lot of people that you gotta answer to on this this situation for sure.
Yeah, that's the same here, but they got out of town before anybody found out.
Yeah, it just don't work like that, man. And it's sad to see our people are the younger generation moving in that manner. If you get what I'm saying, like you see what I'm saying, like this is things that older people like we 80s, right? We don't do that. I cannot go to the club with my homeboy and even let him get in a fight disoriented and get messed up without his people coming and calling me instantly on the phone. I know all his like we linked up. See, that's what solid is. You get what I'm saying? That's what solid is. Because
That's
look,
old school
yeah,
anymore. New
look,
school don't know anything about
look at this.
that.
That's why I feel like that's the reason why I feel like that stuff happened with takeoff because you know why? Because Migos don't have solid foundation in Houston to where somebody else will be scared to do that to them because they know they mama and they grandma and all them. You get what I'm saying? Like they got some people out there that won't get like in Atlanta that will not happen to them because their foundation out there. They got family. A lot of people know their family
Well, Jay
grew up.
Prince was supposed to be the foundation. That was that, or
Yeah,
his
but
Jazz Prince, whoever. That
yeah,
was supposed to be the people.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like nobody runs the city, man. I don't know why people think that. Nobody runs the city, man. Texas is not the city. Like everybody's their own boss out here, man. All that other, you know what I'm saying? Like you hear like the youngsters say, man, they ain't got no OGs. They ain't got, everybody, nobody don't run no city like that out here. It just don't work like that. They got their level of respect. Because let me ask you this: why come? Okay, if they got that much respect, how did Trey end up jumping zero, man?
Oh, that
Right?
question ain't for me. I don't
Yeah,
know
and they
anything
supposed
about
to be
that.
mob tied, right? And they both with rap a lot. They both was with rap a lot. You know what I'm saying? And they born and raised in Houston. So if that can happen, like you know what I'm saying, I just feel like I ain't saying that Jay President was running and stuff, but if people don't understand the streets and they put it on different, like Jay President definitely runs some stuff out there, but everybody's not gonna follow the same accord because it's like, hey, you ain't making me rich. You know what I'm saying? And they can't make everybody rich or wealthy. You feel me? So it's gonna be some
Well,
people that ain't eating. So they're like, shit, I ain't eating out here with that J Prince mob tie shit. I don't give a damn.
look what Nosy Bug said. Like, what if they were drinking water and she was the only one drinking alcohol? That'd be some shit in the drinking game.
I don't. Yeah, look. Yeah, I know that that was a little bit. fishy to me too, as far as it seemed like nobody else was drunk in there, but it did sound like she was. The way she said no.
Well, maybe she turned up too much, pissed some people off,
Yeah, pissing
and
people
who
off,
knows what happened after
and they
that.
turned into some hating. Yeah, let's wait till she
Yeah.
get out. Let's wake her up, and let's dress this in the morning. Everybody else sobered up and got ready for the show. You know what I'm saying? But that's why you keep a thing on you, man, because they would have got aired out, every one of them. You see what I'm saying? Recorded. It been cell phones flying everywhere. You feel me?
I wish I had a Bleeze. Send me one.
Yeah, you playing around like that, man. Say, man, nah, I
Did you
promise
hear
you.
me?
Yeah, I heard you. Look, I promise you, you could look at this. They would have been scared to come back to the city for sure. Everybody moved different. You see what I'm saying? But they would have been scared to come back to the city. That's how it is out here. Like you can't mess with nobody that's foundation out here because they got so many people and you mess around and then end up that's your cousin or your cousin best. You know what I'm saying? It's too close. It's
Keyword
big out here.
foundation, though.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think
it's
she
big.
had much foundation here. People are just kind of playing it up like, oh, she's a businesswoman, whatnot.
Yeah, yeah,
She
yeah.
braided
Yeah, she
hair and
I mean
she
she a
had an
business
online
person, but
boutique.
but when I say foundation, it's obvious that probably don't have a lot of connected family out there. I don't know. Or they just sit behind the scenes. But a lot of people would be scared to do that type of stuff if they know they got to answer to some
Hmm.
dangerous people when they come back to the city. You feel me?
It depends what type of crew you run around. You know what I mean? I mean,
Yeah.
I know the
And,
people
and
I
it
run
th-
around. If I was to do some shady shit like that, no people I
yeah.
hang around with, they're not going to call me out for something like that. Just based off the people that maybe I hang out with, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I
You're
mean,
you're more
but
talking about like mob mentality or gang
nah. Well, I'm
mentality
just saying.
or
Look, at this. I'm just saying out here. If
oh okay.
you if you know like if you from out here and you just put in 30, 20 plus years and went to junior high school and everybody know you, if you do some fuck shit, you got to answer for it. Straight like that. It's not no way around it. Everybody know you, bro. You been in everybody's house, you ate at everybody's grandmama house and shit. You see what I'm saying? That's just the way we move. We don't let that shit slide. All it takes is for one person to hear that you done robbed somebody that they love or they know. You get what I'm saying? And they know how to get to you. See, the thing about it is that's why I don't mess with people that I don't know how to get to. See, if you hang around people, if they do something and you let them look at this, if you hang around somebody, you let them use your car at the club and they don't come back. If you don't know how to find him, you shouldn't be fucking with him, right?
Right.
If you don't know his grandmama or nobody to call, hey, where he at, man? Tell your brother. You better know his brothers and stuff. See that people be moving different, man. I'm trying to tell you. That's how we move out here. You better know who you dealing with, bro. You see what I'm saying? For a fact. Now,
Yeah.
the friends is
Black
a little
black people just need to stick together,
the,
man.
the friends are a little bit foundation because they know her parents. They came straight to the parents. That show you something. You see what I'm saying? I just think they didn't think that was gonna go down like that, man, and they just messed up. They messed up big time. You see what I'm saying?
Is there anything else? Is there anything else that we discussed before that we've not brought up yet?
I mean, I don't know.
I think we got it all, didn't we?
I don't really know,
I
man.
can't look at my I messed up
Oh yeah,
by
I'm trying to see
I
what the
can't go
last.
back and look at any of my information.
I'm posting them. You can see them on the screen when I highlight them, right?
Um
You can't even see them on the screen, huh?
oh no, all I can see is just the comments.
Yeah, that's
And
what I'm
oh
saying.
wait,
Yeah, the
hold on.
comments when I post it, I gotta click on them for you to see the
Oh yeah,
comments.
yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta post them to see on the comments. But yeah, like I don't know, like man, that's one thing I feel like, man. Even just doing this, like everybody is misinformed and misguided, and people think a lot of stuff is funny, and they're not really looking at the whole picture. Cause unless you really been through some stuff, you probably ain't gonna move like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, boss, what did you think about toward the end when everybody was getting on Gerald saying in the live, like you're making this dad go through too much, blah blah blah. Did you
Yeah,
see all that?
yeah. That's the same bullshit I was just talking about. Y'all don't understand it. Her father chose to go live. He want to. He want justice, man. He trying to show the world how he gonna ride for. He don't care about no interview. He wanted to do it. That's why he said no. He wanted to do this. You know, remember he said several times like, I'll let you go. He said, no, no, no. You good. You good. Go ahead. Go ahead. He wanted to do that.
Because he's breaking
Other
this
people
thing
be so
wide open.
look. Everybody. Other people be so concerned on other stuff that don't got nothing to do with the matter. Yeah, that shit be making me sick to my stomach. Like people be coming in there. Oh, why are you interviewing her dad? Her dad reached out to him.
Yeah, I didn't like that either. I was like,
Yeah,
well,
like
then
what is
click
wrong with
off.
y'all? Yeah, they got the fans. They want everybody. They want them to run. They got it going viral. They want worldwide attention. Not saying something is what make stuff not go into play.
Right, especially for a black woman, y'all sit around talking about how y'all people don't go viral. Like, come on, step up. That's what we got to do. We got to share the
Yeah,
word. That's the only
her
way.
her dad stepping up, man. Remember he said it wasn't till he stepped up in there till they start going this way, and he ain't stopping. He don't care if
Yeah,
he cry on camera or not.
I
He
think
trying to
that's
get
what
sister
hurt
for
people. Yeah, because he was
yeah.
crying. I think that got to people. And
Yeah, but see that's it. But her dad, he knows, he understands the game, man. You can't always see. Look, if we have a culture of hiding our hands and minding our own business, and that's the same culture that got a lot of stuff messed up. You see what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of us that we can see a little kid running outside and don't even say nothing, just drive right past them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that ain't my business. But the next person will definitely call. You know what I'm saying? The apartments,
can
the
y'all hear
what?
me? I
Yeah, I can
think
hear you.
Boss got cut off or something.
Nah, you can't hear me. What's up, Sky? Can you hear me?
Can y'all
Mama,
type in the chat if you
hello,
can hear me or anybody else? Am I tripping?
Nah, we
hello.
can't hear you. I mean, I can hear you. What's
Can you
up,
hear
Sky?
me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. B really been on her game tonight with her
Oh, well, I
investigation.
can hear.
Yeah, but I had to come up here because one thing that I
What
don't
the
want to.
heck? I
Hey,
can
B, what's
see
up?
Sky is chatting, but I don't hear anything. All right, I'll be quiet so y'all can talk.
One thing
Yeah.
about the misconception about black people need to stick together. I personally had a problem with that comment because it the media does not report all the different cultures and the things that go on in their community like they report in the black community. Is definitely heinous crimes that go on in the white community that doesn't get reported. Like the Gabby case, that was horrific, terrible what he did to her. And I'm glad that family is getting some type of justice, but it's just a misconception that black people need to stick together. I know B probably didn't mean anything by that comment, but I definitely had a problem with that.
But no, I mean, but really in real life, we do kind of need to stick together because we always
All the races need to stick together.
we more go against each other, our neighbors. You know what I'm saying? And in the Bible, it say respect. You know what I'm saying? Like most of the time, we are getting into it with our right hand and our left. You see what I'm saying?
Because did you hear about
We're
the
not
case
pressing
that
nobody else like nowhere. You know what I'm saying? We pressing each other, our own. Like all of our drama starts within our circles for the most
mm,
part. You feel what I'm saying? I think that like when you look at it that way, it does make a lot of sense. A lot of our drama starts with the immediate people that we be seen with and stuff.
But
Every time something happens to a rapper, something, it's always somebody that they've been with. If that make any sense, you see what I'm saying, or somebody they do business with, or somebody that they, you know what I'm saying, like that's when I look at it in that way, I be like, man, because I just see it every day, like uh, when we step outside, another person looking at us like, yeah, this nigga. But they could just be
yeah,
your neighbor. They stay right across the street from you. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Why do you
yeah,
feel threatened by another man that's in the same area as you? If anything, he probably could help you, bro. You would never know. Like he could have been the person to save your life. You feel me?
right. Yeah, the other cultures are definitely looking at us like side eye with some of the things that's going on in our community. But Black people need to stick together. I still, that strikes me in a way that I guess I just really
I
don't
think, I
understand
think, I
it.
think, I think, I think the better phrase is because everybody can't stick together. But I think the better phrase is stop going against each other.
Right,
I think that's the
definitely.
better phrase because everybody can't stick together. That that's just like if we could do if the whole world could do that, man, we would be a powerhouse. You know what I'm saying? That's
Right.
just
We
not in our
are the
nature.
powerhouse.
Yeah,
We
that's
are
not in
the
our nature.
superior race. We
Yeah,
are trending, but somehow I don't know, boss. Do we sell our soul? I mean, I don't understand how everybody makes millions off the Black community and we don't make the same amount or have even the same respect that
I think
in
look
the
at this.
same light that other
If
cultures,
if
have for
if
us.
if you want me to be real with you, I think it's the crab in the bucket mentality. Like everything we do, what we get in off our satisfaction is what goes into play for everybody else to win. Like we get
Exactly.
happy off of getting the 500 50,000 Facebook likes. It doesn't do nothing for
Exactly.
our pockets, but it helps somebody. You see what I'm saying? But we get that satisfaction off of that.
Right.
It's so many millionaires that only get 3 likes. They only have 200 friends on Facebook. We want to have 50,000. We want all them likes, and them likes don't pay nothing.
Right.
All it does
I
is bring
never
attention to us. That's all it does.
Right. You're exactly right. I mean, I never really got into like Facebook, how many friends you have, how many, you don't even really communicate with those people on a daily basis. Like, but at first, when Facebook was popping, it was encouraging to have 5,000 friends, 400 friends,
Man,
and
you got
it's a
if you if you
smoke in the
if
windows.
you got 300 likes on your post, you on. You know,
Right.
you done
Because
made it.
when you was breaking it down to me like last week, I really didn't understand how the YouTube even worked. When you was telling me how many views you got, and then that person got that many views, but it really don't count. It's like really confusing for people that really don't know how the game really works. And people are thinking
Well,
just because you have a certain amount of people in your
views, yeah,
chat, you
or whatever,
are
that you're getting paid
right.
a lot.
Right.
Yeah, that's what
And it's about
that's
the
what that
viewing
is.
hours, right?
Yeah, it's about how long. Yeah, that's what. See, a lot of people think because if you got a whole bunch of views, that means that you get paid, but you don't get paid for that. You get paid by your uh interact. You know what I'm saying? Engagement.
But I'm from Texas too, and like you said, there's no way that you can even come back to the city. There's no way you can touch down in the city
Mm-mm.
without answering for what you did.
Yep.
And if I can't get you, then I'm getting a dog, I'm getting a cat, I'm getting a neighbor. Like I was
Hmm.
saying in the chat, there's no way for me to be a mother and somebody do that to my daughter and somebody isn't held accountable. And it's casualties to war. I'm sorry, but you touch one of mine, it's gonna be a problem, a
Yeah, just
major
like
problem.
I know like, and the thing about it is I know even me. I know even me. Hey, what's up, Val? I know even me. Even though I
What's up,
got a lot
Val?
of respect in the city, and
What's
I
up,
know a
Val?
lot of people.
Hey,
There's some things I can't do, and there's some things that if you like, yeah, you go they gonna you gonna have some people hitting you up like, hey, you did it like as many times. Hey, you did this to what's the name? Woo, woo, blah. Yeah, they're gonna reach out to you. You feel me? And there's certain things I know I can't do either. Like it's already understood though.
But the jealousy among females is definitely real. We really gonna have to really touch bases upon that because, like, when you first met me, and people were saying you stay near Rick Ross, you cannot tell. Do you know how I have been in hiding, like I said, for years because you cannot tell what you drive, who your family is, where you live, because people are gonna call you out. They're gonna call you a lie. They're gonna get jealous, and
Yeah,
it's
and that's
it's hard.
and that look
But I did invite a certain
that's in our
person to come to
culture.
my house and to stay. Who we're talking about. If she wanted to come and didn't have to pay a hotel fee, she could have came to my house to stay. And then, so if I invited people that I really didn't even know over social media to come to my house to stay, you could I would be proven a lie or I would be proven real. You understand what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And
Yeah,
women get
they're gonna
jealous
go
over
they're gonna go
men, they get
either
jealous
yeah
over shoes, over hair.
they're gonna go either way. Yeah, they're gonna say you're real or they're gonna prove you as a fake. They're gonna try to make you look like a fake, or they're gonna say, yeah, this is real. No matter what how you was living, they
Right.
just gonna say, well, she just inherited this from her grandma. She ain't got, you know what I'm saying? Or they can
Well,
say she's a real
some
one.
of it
She's
is
a real one.
inherited.
What I'm
Some of
saying,
it is
but what I'm
inherited.
saying is, or they can say she was a real one. She showed me love when I came to the city. Like
Right.
it's hit or miss. You know what I'm saying? It's hit or miss.
Right.
But that's how I'm saying that's how we move though. But I feel like that's just the culture. Because remember when I was telling you I was going to the football game, and out here, you could be driving through the hood and then hit some rich spots. So I'm driving down the upper level, all big mansions down the street for like 5 miles, and they got their windows open. They got their Mercedes sitting in the grass with their doors open. They sitting outside waving to people. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't worried about nothing. And we
Yeah,
out
what's going
here. You know
on
what
with
I'm
that?
saying?
Like I
Look,
said, what's going on with the driving with the windows down in Texas? Or you driving with the windows up? Somebody was trying to explain that to me like a couple of weeks ago, and I just really didn't understand like what's going on with it.
man, I mean the thing is
You
like,
you leaving the windows down overnight, or because you can't do that here in Atlanta. This is not
yeah,
gonna
I
work.
mean you can't do that. Look, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say, Scott. You can't do that out here, but it's like 3 areas that they do it, and nobody messes with them.
Mm.
Like I'm literally riding by and they got their whole blinds open in the mansions. They playing and stuff, jumping on trampolines, and we all driving and traffic can see them. This is like the rich area.
And
They
what
ain't
you
they
were
ain't worried
saying,
about nothing.
I could get that if I want that. Is that what you were saying?
Well, I'm saying like nobody's pushing that mentality towards them because they don't get no I guess they don't get no stripes. You know what I'm saying? Those are
Yeah.
not hustlers, they like just rich corporate people. So it's like, hey, I mean, and then they know the law's going they know the law's going to press them real big if they do that, you know?
Right.
They got cameras and everything. Like they know not to go mess with them. Yeah, they're gonna try to go press somebody in the hood for $100. You know what I'm saying? Or just you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna go mess with the rich folks like that for real. And I said that's the culture because I'm driving by. I'm like, man, I promise you, I seen like 4 Ferraris on that street.
Mm. I'm really slow on this case though. Back to the case. Is this over jealousy or I'm not really understanding why they target her the way they did. Is there any evidence about that?
Well, it gotta be because the only look this. If you went to her social media page, she was doing like she got a lot of nice pics and modeling, and she, you know, promoting her brands and stuff. Like it looked like, on her social media, it looked like she got some stuff going. And the other people, I guess they don't got it going. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's just one thing you gotta look like. When I found her page, I was like, okay, she got like she doing photo shoots and she's promoting her brands and she doing
Right,
a whole bunch of stuff like on her social media.
right. You know who she reminded me
It
of?
say she said she a big time, she a boss. You know what I'm saying? That's what it said on her
Her
social media.
IG reminded me of Alexis Ware IG.
Hmm.
It's what those pictures were.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah,
How
I didn't go to
Alexis
her.
Ware was
I
a
didn't.
boss too, low key.
Yeah,
She was like
I
an
didn't go to
entrepreneur.
her IG, but I went to her Facebook. That's why
Mm-hmm.
I found her Facebook lit too.
Mm-hmm.
Her
And she
Facebook
had
lit
like
too.
some of the same type of pictures. You know, they both from
Yeah, like
she from South Carolina.
all high def photo shoot pictures and stuff like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
and sharing businesses and all that. Yeah, she was.
right.
That's what it showed on her
I had a
page.
question though. Are you allowed, if you put the copyright up, are you allowed to play the interview from the daddy? What he was saying? I was listening to
Uh,
it. It's like
We
a
we
lot
just
of
seen
stuff.
it. We just seen it a minute ago with the. You talking about on the news?
nah. She talking
No,
about the
I'm talking
interview.
about a
I
personal
mean,
interview.
I don't.
How he's breaking
That's
it down.
that's what
He's
I was
talking about they
thinking.
try to extort him. They told him that she needed
Goodness.
$5,000 because she didn't have medical insurance, all type of stuff.
Mhm.
Oh wow.
I had the interview, but it's all good.
I know I could play the I know I could play the audio, but it's just depending
Yeah,
on
that's what I'm
what.
saying. Just the audio. I only sent the audio, not
Oh,
the
you did?
actual like picture, just the sound. I sent it
Yeah,
to
he
your
said.
IG and I labeled them numbers in order.
Cause you seen the link when I clicked when you clicked on that link I sent you, it let you watch the whole interview over, right? Did it let you watch it
Huh?
over? That link I sent you to the whole interview, did it
You
let
didn't
you the
send me
whole
no
live?
link to no interview. I seen this on my own. You didn't send
Nah,
me no link, or
yeah,
did
I'm
you?
trying to see. I think I sent you the link
Where?
to
Where
the
did he have an interview at? So I can see if
on
it's the same
Facebook
one.
with the dude from the journalist from Carolina that leaked the video, the fight video.
That
That
what
dude,
video?
yeah,
What you
the C beat or whatever. The let me see. I think I'm pretty sure I sent it to you. Let me see. It's
really?
the
I
whole
didn't see
thing.
that one. I think the dude that he was talking with was Gerald. Is his name Gerald? Look
But it's
on
oh
your
yeah,
IG.
I didn't send it to you, but let me copy. Let me
Was it that one though? Is it
I
the
believe
same
so.
one?
He had like a little white cap on. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, the
Yeah, he
one you
had a
sent
little
it to.
hat on. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
but he went live for like he spoke with that dude for like 2 hours.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
so
think the
you
Mhm.
didn't.
father really has been in the media, right? More
Right.
so than the mother.
Right.
The
Yeah.
father, he going hard. He said, man, he said that if it wasn't for him, he said he paid 7,000 for to get her body back out here. He said he did.
Now that right there, I think is a little bit capping because we ship their bodies for free, okay, under the plane, and I know that for sure because one of the bodies fell out when I was working for the airlines, and we had to
But,
rewrap it and put it back in the box.
on the news, it did say that they paid that the family paid 6,000 on the news.
But who
But he
reported that
said,
though? That didn't come from the airlines though.
no, I mean
That came from them.
it's just on the news. I mean, they're in Mexico. That's another country that don't, you know what I'm saying? They're in Mexico,
I
so
can't believe that
they're
they
not gonna.
charging the United
Yeah, I mean,
States
they're
that
in
amount of money
Mexico.
to ship a body back.
Yeah,
I really don't
because
believe
they
it.
don't have no they
Let
don't
me
have no
tell you what.
jurisdiction out there.
Let me tell you
They
what he
don't fuck
said.
with us like that. You know what I'm saying? That's the
Okay.
thing. They're not
What
allies like that.
airlines
It's
is
like
that?
that
I would like to know
anyway.
what airlines that was because the
They
body is
took
under the plane. I guess. I don't
they
know.
took
They're
the
not
body to
allies
a
with us. They're not
they took
allies
the
with us.
body to the mortuary, right?
Hmm.
Okay. Mexico has nothing to do with this. Once a person passes away, they take the body to a mortuary, right? Okay. Being that it's in a different, because it's not in the United States, he couldn't use his insurance.
Yeah,
He
he
had to
can't. Yeah,
pay cash.
that's why I said they're not allies with us.
Yeah, he had to pay
They're
cash.
not. They don't
He
fuck
had to
with none of the
pay.
shit that we fuck with.
He had to pay
We
their
don't even send. Look at this.
expenses,
We don't even
and he
send
had to
planes over
pay the
to
flight to
Mexico.
ship his daughter's body back. He paid six
Yeah,
thousand
he
dollars.
had to
That's about
pay it. Yeah,
right.
I don't believe that.
we don't even send planes to go help Mexico out if they get into some shit, man. We're not allies with them like that. That's why that's not in their jurisdiction to go out there and arrest nobody. It makes sense, right? Because they can go other places. It's an open door. but not Mexico. Not that's why all the big cartel. I mean, come on, I don't even have to want to say all the too
No,
much, right?
all I'm saying is that you when you ship a body, it's the same as booking a regular ticket. Okay, how
Not
much
in
is it to get to Cabo?
Mexico.
Is it
Not in
six hundred
Mexico.
dollars? Is it how much is it to book the ticket?
No,
I
it's
don't,
not the
I don't,
same
I
price.
don't know. It's not.
It's not
Look
the
at
same
this.
price.
When
Well,
it's a
I had a body shipped to Atlanta, so that's what I'm saying. We paid the
from
regular
from Mexico.
ticket fee.
From
Well,
Mexico.
no,
Yeah,
no,
that's what
no,
I'm
no,
saying.
no.
Like, just understand, Mexico do not fall under the guidelines as participating. They're not
Okay.
participating with anything we got to do out there. That's why we can't go out there and arrest nobody. The biggest drug dealer could be out there. We can't go out. Just the same reason why we can't go out there and get Brittany Griner or whatever.
Exactly.
It's the same shit. They do not fuck with us like that, man. They
Okay,
gonna
so
tax. They gonna
so
tax.
is no justice here? I mean, are they not here in the United States looking for
Yeah,
her?
yeah. So
Them?
the
I mean,
federal, yeah, federal. You know what I'm saying? The feds gonna handle all that.
Hmm.
okay.
Yeah, they're gonna have to handle. But see, they gotta get in touch with the government out there and all that, man. Before they can do
Okay.
anything, they can't just run out there. They can't just say, "Give us a body." They can't just tell Brittany Griner to come out from Russia because Russia don't rock with us like that.
Um,
You know what I'm saying?
I
It
really
really
thought we
makes
were
sense.
more close to Mexico. I mean, we're talking
We
about
are,
Russia
we
and we're
we
talking
are,
about
but look,
Mexico.
but if you look at the history, we took their land, man. You think they, man? Come on.
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Half of Texas is Mexico, man.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
we
of
took
course,
their
I
land.
know that, but $6,000 just sounds like an extreme amount of money for her to be shipped back to South Carolina, North
Yeah, I mean,
Carolina.
it costs. You know what I'm saying? That's a dead body.
Hmm. And it happened on
And
their
you in another
soil
country.
under their jurisdiction. It's under their soil, and so they really could, if they want to be funny, they could have said, "No, we got to talk." You know what I'm saying? That's just the
Right.
fee because you wanted to go back to the U.S. All right, well, if that, so they really could be funny because that's their jurisdiction, that's their territory. It's not
Really can
ours.
charge you
We don't.
10,000.
Yeah, yeah. We don't got nothing to do with their land over there. That's what I'm saying. That's why the cartel and all them is big. See, have you ever asked yourself why the cartel still be going crazy out there and bringing stuff back? Come on, think about it. You can't go out there. The U.S. the feds can't go out there and arrest nobody or do nothing. No policing, nowhere in Mexico without their permission.
Yep.
It's out of their jurisdiction. And that's why they thought that they could do that and get away with it. But they came back to America, the US. You see what I'm saying? They,
Mhm.
they came back to the US. And that's a done deal.
It
That's
is
what
a lot of poisoning going on with alcohol there because that same week, that teacher also had alcohol poisoning and was died over there, I guess. You know.
yeah, but see the thing that messed that whole case up is the beating came out. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like
You're right.
yeah, yeah, they wasn't no just fun, friendly get together and drinking. Y'all beat her. She probably was drunk. She probably was discombobulated. Yeah, it looked like she was. And the girl that was fighting her took advantage of that and tried to act like she was all hard and she beating.
She
You know
was
what I'm saying?
bigger. She
Yeah,
was bigger,
yeah.
way bigger
And
than that girl.
she took advantage of her being
Right.
drunk. She beat. If that girl was hitting her back, I promise you, old girl wouldn't have been that crunk like that.
Mm.
Because as soon as if you see the way she took off, and old girl tried to like do a little smile, like once she seen
Mm.
old girl couldn't fight back, she took advantage of that, man. Like I see that shit too many times, man. Like we do not we do not condone no nigga beating up no weak ass person. I ain't saying weak like she was weak, like anybody that can't fight. You're not getting no props out here for that, man.
Anybody that's not defending themselves.
Yeah, you're not getting no props for beating up somebody
That's
on the ground,
defensive.
bruh, and jumping around. You ain't getting no props out here, man. Somebody else will
Anybody
jump.
that's
Look at this.
defensive.
I promise you, you do that out here, somebody will jump in and beat your ass, man. I promise you.
Yeah.
Somebody
Ain't
finna
That's
nobody
beat
not.
you. Somebody finna knock you out. They see you beating up on. Like, yeah, I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
It happens
That
all
one
the
was
time out here. Step
defensive.
and tell them. Yeah, we don't let nobody that's not. No, no, no. You ain't.
Yeah,
That's not
Yeah,
the
but
so
you
problem.
somebody
saying
not.
that, boss, but they
Yeah,
just had a case where somebody was on the ground like with 4 people and he was being stomped out. That
if
rapper.
somebody not defending themselves, if they offenseless and they not swinging back and or don't want to fight, ain't nobody finna try to fight them. Like that's some weak ass shit for somebody to carry that on. That I
Yeah,
just don't respect it. I don't respect it.
that's some youngster shit, bro. That's what I'm
I
saying.
Mm-hmm.
don't respect
That's
shit
just
like
some
that.
young.
Mm-hmm.
That's just some youngster stuff. I mean, like I'm just saying, real life, man. That's what I say, man. I don't be trying to make up shit, man. I be talking straight from experience in the
Right.
streets, man. Like I know I never could be a bully because
Yes,
my
you could.
partners, no, my partners don't allow that shit. They don't want to see no fight where a nigga running
Oh, okay.
and
Yeah, I
I'm chasing
understand.
them down and kicking them on the ground. They ain't finna record that shit. Niggas
Right.
got a reputation and stuff. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
We gonna look weak as hell out here. That nigga ran, let him run off. Don't chase a nigga down and y'all take a turn. Nah, man, come on, man. And I ain't saying everybody on that, but for the most part, a very large percentage of people is out here like that, man. Like we just ain't moving like that. I ain't saying some people ain't gonna do it, but they always have to answer for when that shit go down. That's what I'm saying.
I saw a picture where her it looked like it was some blood or something was spilled around her body. That's the picture that I asked you about earlier when I, text you about that
Hmm.
picture. Did you see that picture?
Yeah. You said where it look like it's some blood.
It's something I don't know because it's in black and white. It's not in color, but it was I don't know. I guess it was dark. It looked like blood to me, maybe not. But I know for once her spine was broke, once her neck was broke, it wasn't no coming back after that. I mean,
Yeah, I mean that's why I was saying that they supposed to hurry up and get her to the hospital. Like any time where they sitting up there moving her around and putting clothes on her after that happened, it's over.
right? Because
And
I
them,
can
in them
intubate
type of
you.
yeah, in them type of situations, you're supposed to go straight to the hospital.
Right, right. Yeah, because I can intubate you even if you have those type of injuries and you still be able to breathe. But
Hmm.
if they were moving her around like that, that was that. It's the saddest case. It really
Yeah,
is.
and I believe they didn't know that her shit was broken or nothing.
Oh, of course,
They
of
drunk
course.
and shit or whatever. They out there partying, but that's what I'm saying. It's like when you ain't grown and you try to do grown people shit.
As a female, that I know for a fact that that type of rage is built up over time. That's not no overnight, one vacation, one day type of rage. That's something that has been building up in they spirits for a minute, and it really do sound like it was a setup from everybody was in on the bird, and if she paid for any of the trips, I'm flabbergasted about that information.
Yeah, hold on. Val was trying to tell me look at my cost to yeah, yeah, that's the cost. Yeah, Val says $2,000 and $6,000 to cost to bring somebody from the U.S. Yeah, that's the standing cost. It says it right here on Google. Standing cost is anywhere from $2,000 to $6,000 to have anybody shipped overseas back to the U.S.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the regular
Well,
cost.
I wasn't down the information. It's just the fact that it sounded extreme to me because even when I lived in Germany, well, that's military, so that's different.
Yeah, yeah, you fucking with people that's participating.
Right,
In you see what I'm saying? This is
right,
out of network. This out of network. Like how with you on your insurance and you go out of network, they don't pay for
right,
nothing. Yeah, that's
right.
what that is. It's out of network.
Mm.
I mean, I understand that because shit, I do the insurance stuff, so I know like you out of network, man. Your insurance card ain't gonna work out there. You know what I'm saying? You out there in Mexico, you get hurt. Your insurance ain't gonna look. I had a partner, man. Say I had a partner that something happened to him out there. He was out there on what's the name for years.
Mhm.
That like yeah, that it's not participating. You out of network. We don't rock with that.
Well, it's not that serious to go to Google and try
Yeah, they're
to
gonna handle
uh,
everything though because
$2 or
Mexico.
$6,000. All I was saying is that's a extreme amount of money. And then I know that this family right here, from the little research that I did, don't really need that type of money. They really don't need a GoFundMe. They really didn't ask for any money. That girl
They're
already
gonna
had money. It seemed like the dad has money.
they're
So
gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
the government in Mexico, you know what I'm saying? They don't got no problem like that with America. With
Yeah,
America,
I
they're
mean,
gonna
yeah, they don't got a problem like that with America, but that's just the business part. It's not no
yeah.
beef. It's just business. It's just the same way if it's just the same way
Yeah,
if your
it's business.
insurance say if you go over here to Baylor, you out of network and you got to pay this much. It's not they
Right.
hate Baylor or
It's
nothing.
a
No, it's
business.
just
It's a business.
business. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, the rates and everything go up. Like I'm working in insurance right now. The rates and everything go up and go down right across the street. You thought that's supposed to be in network, but it's just business. You like, well, why I got to go all the way to Dallas to be in there? Why I got to go all the way? But it's business.
Hmm. It just
It
seemed
ain't.
like
It
it's
ain't.
just like right over the border. I mean,
But see that.
$6,000. Wow, that's just
But
amazing.
but
That's amazing.
if you understand the reason, look at this. That's why they said this is what people be sleeping on Texas. They said Texas is the main distributor and transporter of the largest amount of narcotics in the world.
Hmm.
And it goes through every day. And we really can't do nothing about it once it hits that border, man. It's out of our jurisdiction. We cannot just run up in there and take no shipment or nothing. Only thing we can
Mm-mm.
do is when it come over here. And that's been like that for years. How many well look, hey, let me ask you this, Stepper. What was Big Meech at when he got busted?
In Texas,
Where at though?
he was in Dallas, I think. Where he in
Yeah,
Dallas? Yeah, he was
right
in
by
Dallas.
the border, man. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Look, this shit is not that
that was
hard to understand, man. He was
that
right.
was
He
his
had a
next move
mansion
though.
right by. He had two mansions. They busted one of his mansion with 5 million something, and another one, yeah, right by the border. Nobody even know
I
he
think his
had
next
houses
move
out
was
here in
he was gonna go to
Dallas.
Mexico.
He was going. Yeah, he was trying to. Bro, come on. All right. Yeah, he was sitting out. Yeah, he was trying to look, man. Come on, man, because he know that's the
Yeah, because he had the
money.
mansions in Dallas though. Because I knew that.
Yeah, he
Hmm.
had the mansions built sitting there. Nobody knew he even be out here. He been
Yep.
had the mansions sitting out there. Nobody in there but money. In real life, nobody in there but money. The law's been watching the mansion for a long time, but they just don't see nobody
Yeah,
really
he had
moving
about
out
three,
of there.
4 mansions.
Yeah,
He
out
probably had
here.
about 4 or 5 mansions.
They've been watching it, but they just don't see no movement. But
Hmm.
at one point he came out here or whatever, right?
Hmm.
And they said they confiscated about like 30 million from his mansions. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Cash. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Cash.
Yeah, Big Mitch
Wow.
had that money, man. You talking about money? Yeah,
Yeah, cash. 30 mil, cash. And we ain't talking about the cars. We ain't talking about what's in the
money, bro.
garages. We ain't talking about that.
Right.
Hmm.
That man really was getting it. He had more money than most of the people in music
Yes, sir.
back
Wow.
then.
Yes, sir. He did, and really had it sitting
He really
around
had
in
it.
houses with nobody there. Now ain't that something?
For real.
He had a whole mansion with
Talking
like
about
10.
$1 billion empire. They was
Yeah,
worth $1 billion back then.
yeah, a whole mansion that ain't nobody visited in a year or so with 10 mil in there. You don't know how to get in. You don't know how to get to it. By if you broke in there by the time you did, you out of there. But you don't know where the money at. But yeah, that's how he was. That's how they was moving, man.
That
Y'all
boy
need. I said,
balling,
man.
man.
Y'all need to watch. Look, y'all need to watch
And
that
you heard what
new.
Jesus said.
Yeah,
You know
you
what I'm
already
saying?
know. You already know. Y'all need to watch that new BMF documentary that 50 put
Oh
out,
yeah,
man.
50 putting together a
Blow,
documentary.
yeah, the blowing money fast. It's already got like 6 seasons, but I don't like it because I mean six
What's it gonna
episodes.
be on?
It's
What is
on
it on?
I think it's on Stars. You can really watch it anywhere though, really.
Yeah, I
But
was
but
wondering
they,
where
they
I'd be
break it
watching it
down.
at myself.
They showing
Stars.
like they showing, yeah, they really showing
When does
more
it
all the
start?
original. It already started. It's like they on their
Okay.
6 or 7 episodes,
He
but it's
didn't
only
get
Okay.
like
good reviews on that last
it's only
on
like
the
20. It's only like 27 minutes long though each episode. I was like, man, it should be over
Oh,
with.
okay.
because
But
did he do a recovery of the Mo3 case? He didn't get good reviews on that at all, so I didn't even try to follow up
Nah,
on it.
no,
nah.
he didn't put
They
the
haven't
he
showed it
got
yet.
yeah he got hip hop homicides, but that shit good too. He
Yeah,
ain't showed Mo
they
three
haven't
yet.
showed it yet.
He only showed King Von, Pop Smoke,
No, yeah,
and
them only
somebody
two
from
right
New
now.
Orleans and Soldier Slim. But it's going hard. Like 50 doing his thing. I can't like he really got
Yeah,
real detectives going out. Like he putting that money. He got the real detectives talking to detectives. Like man, I can't
Okay,
make it up. It's good. It's actually good. I can't make it up.
okay,
I wouldn't
I'm
even
gonna
tell
check
you
it
that.
out.
Like I sat up there and watched all of the hip hop homicides.
I know you did.
Hmm.
damn near everything 50 Cent do be good. See all the movies and TV
Yeah,
shows and series.
Oh, I like him. I like 50 Cent.
and look, and Pop
He's my
Smoke. Look at
type of
this.
man.
Look, on hip hop homicides with Pop Smoke, he actually went and he got the girl that Pop Smoke was in the house with sleeping with to come on there.
I didn't know
She
she was white. Oh my
yeah, so
God.
what she Mexican, like she's Canadian. Yeah, she's Canadian.
I thought that was a black chick. I was so surprised about
Mm.
that.
Um,
He could
Wow.
look at this.
I
The
want to
homeboy, the homeboy didn't even show up for the first interview, but they finally got him in there. The best friend, he came too. The girl, they was going at it with each other too. She was like, man, she said she don't like. They was going at it with each other, man. But man,
I just heard
I gotta
her
catch.
over
I gotta
audio,
catch up
and
on it.
that girl talked like a black girl. I never would have thought she was that race. Never.
now she. I mean, I don't know. You probably heard enough. She do got the accent because she said, why don't why did why
Yeah, you got an accent.
I thought it was my life and I thought
Yeah.
it and she said she said his name. She said Pop Smoke's friend. He's riding behind us and he's on the phone all day and he's looking and like her and Pop Smoke best friend, they was going at it for real. Like he was
Mm,
blaming her, she was blaming him. For real.
mm,
Cause she said she was like he came in and said, bitch, why did you get murdered? And she said she just never liked him and he said he never liked her,
mm,
you feel me? But
mm.
they had their own differences
What you
because of the
think happened,
situation.
boy? Who you think telling the truth?
With Pop Smoke,
Yeah.
man, I think it's hard. Look, I think okay, look, cause earlier in the day he had a small get together, right?
Mm,
Somebody left
mhm.
that patio door open where you know what I'm
Yep.
saying? She said it. Somebody left that patio door. Maybe one of them could have just been because look, the way it's built, it's staircase to go straight up to the patio too. So I'm like, damn, why they built the house like that?
Mhm.
Like it's the actual staircase to go straight to the patio. And it's big glass and it was already open. So he had a get together, which I've been seeing. He had a couple people over there. They was doing a little party. He have a whole bunch of people, like less
Mhm.
than less than like probably less than 30 people. People he know, AR, you know what I'm saying, whatever. And they probably out there smoking and something. I don't know, but I'm trying to figure out why the people that did that went straight up that way, like where he was at. You know what I'm saying?
Don't you think it's ironic that he was ambushed at the time that he was because he just happened to be in a shower, he just happened to be naked, he just happened to I
Yeah,
mean, it's just
yeah. Look, and the
mm,
girl said, look, the girl said they just left the studio. They wasn't even at the house that long. She said they barely made it to the house. They was sitting on the bed, and Pop Smoke said, "I'll be back." And he went to go
mm.
take a shower and all that. And she was in there, naked or whatever. And that's what happened. She said she looked and she kept her. She said I started taking my clothes off. I was, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, damn, what is you a hoe? Or something?
What you think about the takeoff, the girl that was with takeoff the last night? You believe that?
I believe he probably was with a female.
You ain't said that. You just refused to speak on Texas politics. I said, do you believe that what she's saying is true? That's what I'm asking you.
Uh, no, what was she saying? Because I didn't really get into a lot of that gibber jabber. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
What was she
not
saying?
talking about
That I didn't.
don't
I
worry
really didn't get
about
it. I didn't
don't
get it.
worry about it.
No, no. What did she say? 'Cause I want to know. I seen something about her. She looked like she was kind of Hispanic or something, but I didn't get because I
I
already
think
know
she's
what. I already.
Armenian.
Yeah, I already know what's going on. So all the extra stuff like I've been let that go. You see what I'm saying? Like
Well, I know
everybody
everything that
know. Everybody know. Like everybody know. Like man.
yeah, but the funniest thing though about this is that everything that you told me from the first day happened before anybody else knew what the hell was going on. Social media. I swear to God, boss, you dropped it, just between me and you, it happened exactly like you said it happened. Like it was
Yeah,
animosity before they got there. I don't know how
yeah.
you got your information so fast or who you knew or who you talked to, but you knew exactly what happened before anybody else reported it.
Yeah, cause I'm out here and people was hitting me up like, so I woke up to it and I already know what be going on. You know what I'm saying out here like that. I like that 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 ain't really abnormal. You know what I'm saying? Like they really
Yeah.
been doing that out. Look, a lot of artists don't even come out here like that, man. I'm trying to tell you because it's too many. Like out here, we don't. It's not like Atlanta, like we grease everybody palm. So it's gonna be a lot of people not eating. That's right around, all around.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying?
mm,
A lot of
yeah.
people not. That's why everybody want to go out here. They want to go to Atlanta. Like everybody out here that got any type of music capability, anything going, they want to go to Atlanta because out here it's not like we have no labels or nothing like that. You feel me?
Mm,
Shout out to the self and relationships, man. I don't know who that is, man. You should jump on the live. But look, out here in our city, this is what people don't understand. That's when I met Timberland way back out in the day, and they try to rob them niggas that Sam Goody, man, where they send an autograph. See, we have no labels out here. Everybody out here is trying to make it. Like we can't. We're not looking for a record label to pull up on us while the DJs playing our music at the club. No, that ain't how it go out here. We have no.
oh, that
Yeah,
was
we.
nice. I heard the self for relationships.
Will you all please check out Hip Hop Live? I smoke. Oh, okay, video titled Houston. But I smoke hip hop.
She
Yeah, I know
said
who
she
I
sent you
smoke hip.
$50 though. That's what's up, right?
Looks like Shaquella at 44 seconds. And I smoke hip hop. Well, I smoke hip hop spoke about that.
I don't know.
See, I don't know. Hey, look, I don't know the stuff like, but I know who I smoke hip hop is, cause we all bloggers. But you know what I'm saying, I ain't never, what I'm saying, fuck with them like that. So it just be like, you know what I'm saying, like this is different type of game. Like you
Yeah,
can't
you do
really just
your
be
own
showing
thing. You
nobody.
don't
You
go.
can't be showing nobody shit if you don't fuck with them like that. Like we ain't never spoke or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, see, I don't. I really don't know. I'm just like a normal person. I don't know how. I thought that the bloggers visit each other's pages or some go in and out or I don't
No, the
know.
blogger game is stiff, man. I'm trying to tell you, but see, everybody perception to be fucked up. Like, man, bloggers, especially if they see another blogger doing their thing, they gonna really stay away from them because it's like they want to build their own shit off their own content. You feel me?
Oh, I give you a lot of respect. You don't hop on
Yeah.
it day one. You don't milk it like they milk the takeoff. They milk the dog. I mean, they just constantly. I mean, I have to give you credit there. You don't do that. You really, really don't.
Yeah, I mean, you see, I only did like a few videos on the takeoff that shit went viral, but you know what I'm saying. I left it alone. I could have really just kept on narratives and shit, but I just kept it real. Like, you know what I'm saying. Everybody already seen that shit. I was like, man, this dude don't be trying to just, you see what I'm saying? Like, I,
Mm.
I definitely could have ran with that shit, but nah, for what?
Yeah, you could have. Cause
Do
you,
what?
cause you right there in the, you right there in the city or whatever.
Hmm. Oh yeah, I could. Man, I could go out to H Town right now to the bowling alley for sure. I could go out right now. I could still be on this live, and this battery will stay on, and I drive straight right there to the. You know what I'm saying? For real, and talk to some people in Fifth Ward or whatever. But I mean, I ain't finna do all that shit. Not for no views. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like what's already understood don't need no understanding. You know what I'm saying? That's just what that's all. You know what I'm saying? If it's already understood, you don't have to go searching for no understanding for nobody. If you just don't get it, then you just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it works. You can't make somebody understand something that they're not supposed to understand. You feel me? Let me see. What self relations? This is something I saw no one else. There might be a connection. Okay, hold on. No, the self and relationships. But I'm trying to figure out what you're saying. Like, are you saying she was in the bowling alley on the takeoff case? Or are you saying like he's covering the case and it's a video he posted or something? You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so with the video, where's he? Where's they at? Where's he at with that? Well, that's a good look, B. What are you talking about, boy? What are you talking about? Weezy, you gonna be fine. In the Migos video, he didn't talk about it. Hmm. I don't know. Look, I got a throw picture that I can show y'all, man. And on that takeoff, I didn't even show it. Like, oh boy, is right there. That bit, man. It looked like he was so close to takeoff. There's no way he wouldn't have got shot. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't hear the criminal. You know what I'm saying? But I got a picture. Like I slowed down the video to click click, and dude right there, he had his hands in his hoodie, and man, I say, man, I can't make this up. I can sit there and show you, man. Like the shit don't make no sense, man. The dude was right there beside him. Oh dang, I didn't even know. I just started reading the comments, boy. I didn't know Weezy was having no surgery or nothing, man. Shout out to be Weezy, man, but she came with the information for real. She came with the information that's stop a lot of the speculation right now at this point. Now at this point, it ain't even no more speculating about what happened, but now we going all thing we can see is what's gonna happen now afterwards, after this. Because the shit that hit the fan on that case, it really did. It hit the fan. The shit that hit the fan on that case, I can't make it up. You know what I'm saying? It really done hit the fan on that case, and I'm just like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, dang. But you know what I'm saying? We can talk a little bit about that takeoff thing, man, because like I said, man, to me, I see it for what it is, man. Takeoff in them is a little dangerous too. You know, they had a shooter that hit takeoff in them shooter already had their gun out, man. When he hear them dudes coming up behind him, he already had his pistol out. So at that point, it becomes an NC shootout. Like nobody don't know who gonna shoot first, and I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. At that point, it's gonna come to a point where it's like everybody clutching, and when I say clutching, mean everybody holding on to their thing, whether it's in their pocket, outside of it, they like looking like, oh, oh, I see something. You know what I'm saying? Like they're all clutching, and that's where it really went wrong. But I don't. If that was Migo Bands, I don't blame him for pulling out his gun because he is security. He had the bag on him. He had a satchel on him that got the money and the jewelry in it, so he's supposed to have it out. He's security. That just wasn't that deep though. Migo Benz was the only one with a gun. You feel me? That's what make it even worse. But yeah, man, like I say, man, a lot of this stuff don't be no big time conspiracy. Like just like with Shanquella, man, she was what? She went out there out of town, with some people that didn't feel so, you know, lively about her. They didn't feel, probably been wanting to confront her, and they're like, yeah, yeah, bitch, we out here in Mexico now. You know what I'm saying? Like she just, man, which is so messed up because in real life, if anything, the only person that they could say was her friend was that dude with all the people that she out there renting out the villa with. So I'm trying to figure out how that makes sense. They're not really saying everybody else was her friend like that, but that one dude. So it's like they're telling us all of them wasn't her friend. You know what I'm saying? All of them wasn't her friend at all. Which makes me look at it like, hey, it's a messed up situation that she end up being around, and she ain't, man. Like I don't know, man. Like really, when I look at it, man, I feel like it's a fuck shit, man. And a lot of people I know they ain't feeling that, man. You know what I'm saying? They ain't feeling that because we know about these type of situations, man. That's like they caught her. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even want to say the words, but they caught her with. You know what I'm saying? She had, she wasn't even dressed. She didn't even have no clothes on when this altercation and everything happened. So that already speaks for itself. You feel me? That already speaks for this itself. Like that, it's like I said, what's understood don't need no understanding, man. If you look at the whole situation that where it's recording, she had no clothes on. Those ain't her. Those ain't no friends. Friends don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Just in real life, friends don't do that. They don't do that. You ain't gonna never see me record my homeboy with his pants down, or you know what I'm saying, no weird stuff like that. You know, yeah, it just don't work like that, man. A lot of people don't have no morals. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't have morals, but morals is what get you that get your karma right. Your karma never. That's why you see these young people exiting themselves out the game so early because their karma is not good. Their karma is they have none. Their karma is bad. They're not getting, you know what I'm saying? They're not getting nowhere. They're not getting up there. That 1 year of fame or whatever they doing, it's not going nowhere. Your karma gotta be good, man. You can't do no whack stuff and act like and don't believe that it's gonna come not gonna come back to you. Yeah, I'm gonna look at that. What video you said it was? I'm trying to figure out what video you was talking about. Cause I'm gonna definitely I'll check it out. Cause I got smoke, you know what I'm saying? I know who he is. Like he was doing this thing around at the same time I was getting my stuff up. And he do a lot of videos, you know what I'm saying? Like really me, I'll only do like 10, 12 videos a month. At the most. That's max. That's a high. But I know what you're talking about for sure. But with this case, like when I say we need to do better, I ain't just saying a race or nothing. I'm saying as people, man. Like y'all, like what is going on out here? Like y'all, y'all can't. This stuff is not presentable. This is not supposed to be presented. Oh, Houston 810 bowling. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out for sure. I'm gonna check it out, man. Yeah, the stuff in relationships. Yeah, holler at me. Make sure you hit that subscribe. I'm gonna check it out, man. You can hit me up in the comments on this video afterwards. I'll let you know what I think about it. You feel me? I'll let you know what I think. You know what I'm saying? Well, like I said, because we gotta do better as people because that wasn't supposed to be presentable, and they recorded and made it presentable, and I don't know why anybody thought that that was a good idea. You know what I'm saying? That just lets you know where our minds at. Like that was not y'all just recorded yourselves and incriminated all y'all. All you know what I'm saying? And they all incriminate themselves for real. That's all. That's all it is. It ain't nothing else. You know what I'm saying? They didn't know that they was doing. They really didn't know they was involved in some criminal activity when they started recording. They didn't know nobody was gonna die or nothing. It was all laughs and kickbacks until the shit hit the fan. You feel me? And that's just how it be, man. But yeah, hey, shout out to everybody that's with the Sky, Val, Stepper, self relationship, assassin, man. No, everybody, man. I can't sit up here and go down the line. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody. My day ones, y'all already know. Demetria Bishop, man, all y'all, man, for sure. Y'all already know, man. Be Wheezy for sure. Everybody that was in this thing, man. I ain't did it on live in a little while, but we still on our regular program. You feel me? We still on our regular program, man. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, man, I'm gonna be out here, man. But look, I might go live tomorrow, man. Like we really need to turn back up, man. Just because. If y'all rocking with me, I'm gonna rock with y'all, man. And y'all be on the lookout for that new merch shop for real. Like we working on some cool stuff though. I'm gonna have all type of stuff too. You already know how I do it, but you already know it's real Boss TV 815, man. Y'all go ahead, like and subscribe. I'm out of here.